Hello everyone and welcome to Procedure Counters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Lich Souls Gaming. I am your Dungeon Master, Salkos, and we have an exciting session in store for you tonight. But before we get into it today, we have just a couple announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you'll be using at your tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com or go to their YouTube channel, watch our music videos, or listen to the music on Spotify, or ask your Amazon Alexa device play like Midnight Syndicate right now.
We actually have an ASL interpreter now.
Ooh, okay, I'm good.
I'm really glad I'm helping, guys.
I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas for those of you who celebrated. And, you know, if you're looking forward to the new year, come celebrate the new year with us. Come be in our Discord. And if you have any New Year's resolutions, you know, we're all talking about it there. So lichsouls.com/Discord, I believe, is the new link. But in our Twitch chat, you can use the command !Discord for the direct link.
Yo, you, Michael.
It's like some subtle trolling going on today. It's a great way to start the session.
Anyway, are there any other announcements that we have?
All I want for Christmas is Revivify.
Oh, yeah, we're in trouble. Let's hear about that. And here to tell us today about how much trouble we're in is none other than Michael the DM.
But it's not Michael the DM that's telling you what happened last week.
Oh, what?
Oh, shit.
The web weaved by destiny is fickle. But despite the probabilities laid out in that tangled web, there is one thing for certain. A group known as the Seekers were full or told to be my downfall. Unless they were to join me. Leave me be. But they could be the party responsible for my destruction. I have been monitoring them closely throughout their journey. They have vanquished the followers I have thrown at them, as expected, and taken some of the allies I have given them. A game of chess cannot be won without sacrificing some pawns first, after all. As they rode the mechanical contraption the dwarves call a train in order to have a deadly weapon made, they, as so many adventurers do, fell for a trap that I set for them. One of my captains patiently waited for the lessers to drain their vitality and magic power before he struck. The battle, although lengthy, raged on, and one fell, and two others are on their way to see the next world. But I surmise it won't matter as much as they are awfully persistent at keeping one another alive, or at least replenishing their ranks when one goes. At the end of this tale, I will free him and lay waste to those who have wronged us. For now, I must return to this delicious meal of frog legs Babadish was able to procure for me. Until next time.
Where? What?
So, Dan, do I hear all that?
She forgot to put herself on mute.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, fuck. All right, how do I end this?
I'm at 0 hit points,
are-
and I'm in death range.
We are going to pick up where we left off last week in initiative order. So everyone,
Death cam.
up first is going to be Noah with his first death save.
Okay, here we go. Okay, just set into the old GM roll.
Oh, wait.
Hang on a second. Here we go. There you go.
Thank you. Cormac.
Yeah. I'm still falling. No.
No,
Anyway.
you're not anymore.
Oh. Did my griffin activate?
Nobody.
Ah,
It's
fuck.
the sudden stop.
There is a
Thank you
sudden
for joining me.
So let me go
Yeah.
ahead
Ooh.
and roll the damage for that.
Uncanny dodge it, bro.
Yeah. Uncanny not. The ground attacked me. It was unprovoked.
That would be interesting. What's the dex saving throw to avoid dying? Like if you just land the right direction, like you land feet first, you just break your legs and you're okay.
Hold on.
Sorry, the dead peanut gallery speaking.
Yeah, go back to hell, dead peanut.
As long as it's not 160 damage, I'm not dead yet. But I have fallen a long time.
You're falling. You might not be able to get back up. All right. So, Revelor, as you fall towards the ground, Aspen is with his wings is diving. You guys have both come to this this maximum speed as you fall, and you just look back over your shoulder for a second as you see this gigantic red flash, very few hundred feet up above, and then suddenly this ping courses through you and all goes black as you take 67 points of bludgeoning damage, smacking into the ground.
Cormac is down.
Okay.
But not dead.
But not dead.
But not dead.
That was max roll for fall damage, 20d6. So
All right.
with that,
Terminal velocity.
Aspen, it is now your turn. Gale's on deck.
How far down did he fall from me?
You would be able to get there if you were to do your. Do you want to take fall damage or do you not want to take fall damage?
Would I be able to like fall and then attempt to catch myself?
So what I'm saying is, if you want to get down to him within the next round, you would have to take fall damage. That would be mitigated by, I would allow, an acrobatics or athletics check, but you're still going to take fall damage. Or you can get to him in 2 rounds and like slow your fall with your wings as you do so, and take no fall damage.
He's gonna go down there, like in the 1 round, take fall damage.
All right, so you'll do that on your next turn.
Aspen's doing a superhero landing.
Really
hard
bad
on
on
the
the
knees.
knees.
And with that, it is now Gale's turn.
Yeah, I've got a couple questions. Okay. My
Okay.
first question is, how long has Casimir been the way that he is?
What's your passive perception?
That is a wonderful question, and let's find out together. Ooh. Can we do a different one?
No.
10?
10? Right now, you're
Yeah.
not aware of Casimir's demise, as there is a pillar between the two of you. You just know that this demon did blow up. You were managed to avoid all the damage with your evasion, but
Because I'm that pog champ. Yeah.
you're not
But,
aware
like-
of Casimir's state right now.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna wonder about. Okay, Aspen is helping Reveler. They're having their moment. I can't help Casimir. Enemy is gone. Shoot, I'll hold my action, I suppose, with my arrows. Like, if I don't notice, how do I not notice him dying? He's like sitting there coughing up blood. Help!
There is a pillar.
Help him!
You can't see through walls, dear.
What if? We'll leave it alone for now.
around the pillar.
No, good luck. Good luck, Casimir.
Jesus.
It's too much. Walk, it's too much
Like-
for me. I just live here now.
She doesn't even know.
Anyway.
She's just hiding. Anyway, that's my turn. I'll hold my action in case he comes back.
Casimir Golder.
Yep.
Okay. I saw that big ass explosion. I'm gonna just step over this area. What?
Sorry, I couldn't see you at first. Now I can.
Oh yeah, no, I got as far away from the fucking whatever we were fighting as I could. is that. Ooh. I guess I'm just gonna toss a heal at Zulkifli. Because he is down but not dead, right?
Right now, what you're seeing is both Casimir and Zulkifli are down. You don't know who's alive and who's dead.
Okay.
I'm still breathing.
Can I make some sort of check to know, like, who I should heal? Like, who's the priority?
Can you get any closer? Because you are like...
oh, yeah, I can.
You are like 30 feet away from both of them. That's... Okay, make a medicine check.
Make a medicine check.
In a video game, Casimir would be like glitched to the side of the train, like vibrating. His ragdoll physics are working.
18.
You can't quite tell with Casimir, but you know that he's very charred right now. But Zulkifli,
Okay.
you see a very shallow breathing, and blood is pulling out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast heal on Zulkifli. So 80 hit points, Zulkifli.
Ooh.
Love heal.
And just like that.
And that is all.
Zulkifli, you're currently prone, but it's your turn. Cormac is on deck.
Okay, I get to my feet. I look over. I want to see if I look over to Casimir. Oh, do a quick survey, but I'll go to our wounded party member and check on him. Check the pulse.
Make a medicine
I'd like to
check.
do a medicine check, try to stabilize him if I can. All right, we'll do. That's a 9.
He has a lot of burnt flesh right now. It's kind of hard. You don't know if there is no pulse or if it's just like due to all the scar tissue where you can't feel one. But you're unable to find a pulse at this moment, but it's uncertain for if he's alive or dead.
Okay. All right. I want to just, as best I can, just hold him if I can. I can't bring him over to Goldar with the same action, right? I've used that up.
Dragging would be double movement, so
I've still got that.
I think you have
Yeah,
like
I've
10
got
feet
enough.
left because you use half your movement to stand up.
Actually, I used half my movement, which gives me 25 feet left, at least.
Okay, so
27 and a half, repeating, of course. So I'm gonna bring him over to Goldar. Drag him. Oop. Quick. That's my turn.
okay.
Just within
Cormac,
touching
I need
range
death
of
save,
Goldar.
please.
Yep.
Gene, roll it.
Yep.
Thank you. Aspen, acrobatics or athletics?
It'll be an acrobatics for me. Let me
Go
roll
ahead.
that.
Rock music plays.
Shut up, you're dead.
That's an 18.
18. So you will only take 5d6 damage.
Okay.
Aspen's
That's
so
12
hurt.
points of bludgeon damage as you go into the ground. I believe that's all temporary hit points. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't get hurt.
And let me just.
So as you land,
Okay.
slowing yourself with your wings quite expertly, you just like a cat knows how to flatten its body as it falls. You spread out your wings, get as much as you can. And some of the mycelium that strengthened your body snaps like stems of flowers being broken, but still standing strong.
Yeah. Aspen will. I guess he'll see Revelor on the ground, and he'll use his bonus action to use a potion of superior healing.
All right, go ahead and roll for that.
That's a 30 hit points back to Revelor.
Hey.
and he'll he'll use his action to pick up Revelor and start flying back up.
Okay. How long is your spell for?
It is a minute. It hasn't been a full 10 runs yet.
Okay. Have you been keeping track of how many rounds it's been?
Yep, it tells us on the initiative order.
Oh, I didn't know it did that.
Holy crap.
Where do you see that? Oh.
It says count.
So on
Count
the fun fact, on the GM screen, it
Oh.
doesn't say that, but on that's yeah. So cool. Gale, it is your turn.
Correct. So Gale, not having heard the commotion of combat, she will finally peek from her hiding place, taking 5 feet of movement. And then she will notice that things are not great, actually, here, directly in front of her. So she is going to dash over, bonk, and proceed to do something. Check a pulse, maybe?
Medicine check, please.
Okay, let me see if I... Ooh. Astra, please. Yes! 16! Astra!
This is from her grave robbing experience. She needs to figure out if the body's still
Yeah,
alive or dead.
yeah. No, she blessed me
Casimir
from the grave.
is deceased.
What?
Casimir is dead.
What? And then Gale, as her final bonus action. Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay, she's gonna yell, "He's dead!" And that'll be my turn.
All right, I can fix that.
What else do you say? What?
That's not the right thing to say.
Calder, it's your turn.
Thank you.
All right, casting Revivify on fucking Casimir. Cannot remember his name.
You want to cast
Whoa.
Revivify right now?
There we go.
Make an Arcana
Rip.
check for me.
I can cut.
He has died 3 times.
That's a 9.
9.
Your diamond is consumed, but Casimir does not stir.
What?
Oh, what?
The spell has failed. So Kifli, it is your turn.
Okay. I completely uncertain what to do. I'm checking his pulse. Urging Golder to do something. I'll use the help action to Golder.
All right.
I'll use the help action if you'll allow it. Trying to focus on any like lingering blood within his body. Try to reanimate it.
Okay. Okay. Cormac, you're currently flying with Aspen. You guys are about like 700 feet down.
Okay.
You fell about 500 feet per round, so
While we're flying through the air, I'm just gonna give myself a little extra HP using my short wind. Or
okay.
my second wind.
Short wind.
Sounds funnier.
Right.
Short
That's-
wind.
So that's
Aspen, what is your flight speed,
Yeah,
please?
11.
Flight speed is currently 60 feet.
So I'm guessing you're dashing now.
Yeah.
So you're about 180 feet up in the air.
And what is it? I don't know if there's really anything else I could do to get us there faster, so that'll have to be it for now.
Gale, you're up next.
Next, I'm gonna shoot. I don't have spells like that. I can't cast Revivify. I have a health potion and that's
I
it.
am so
That's
sorry to
not-
interrupt you, Gail. We're gonna have to take a short break. Give me one moment. Are you a nerd?
Oh.
Do you play video games? So sorry about that, everybody. We are back. Gail, it is your turn once more.
Correct. So previously I was struggling with the fact that my health potion will not revive Casimir. Can I help Galder in any way? Can I give him some moral support? Will that make him do better? Like, I'm at a loss here. What do I do?
So I don't think there's anything that your character would know on and how to help.
Correct. So that's why I'm at a loss, because I'm thinking as my character, and it's like, well, he's dead.
Loss?
Yes. The 4 panels. Oh. So that's my turn. I'm gonna hold him up. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. No, Casimir. No. That's my turn. I don't know what else to do.
He just
Soon,
Coda.
do.
All right.
I'm gonna keep.
He's
focusing
gonna
on that
wake
blood.
up.
Yeah.
I'd be so confused.
So Zulkifli is giving me the help action.
Okay, cool. Because
Um,
I don't know how to help.
Yeah. Can I make another Arcana check to see why that failed?
Or to try to do it again.
Or I mean, I do have a lot of diamonds. I could try to do it again, but if I want to know why it failed first, just to see if it's even worth to keep trying to cast it.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
We're too weak.
And this is at advantage from Zulkifli. That will be a 25.
25. So, it has been explained to the party in the past, with Zulkifli helping with this, he's able to give some insight, that when somebody dies, it is harder to bring them back every time. The first death,
Okay.
very easy to bring back, but death is always a looming threat. It's harder to bring that soul back to its body as you continue to revivify them or revive them in general.
Okay. Did that take my action?
No.
Okay. No, I'll try to revive him again.
Okay.
Should have just used the help action on that, but it's fine. So I'll cast it. Another Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
I poppy. 25.
Hey.
Oh my god.
With both you and Zolkifli focusing on Casimir and your memories of him, and it's like fishing almost, where the more alluring the bait is, the easier it is to pull that soul back from the other side through death's door. There's a flash of light, and Gale takes in, not Gale, Casimir takes in a deep breath. Gale's sitting there crying.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And Casimir wakes up to see Gale holding him, crying. Very odd scene. Very unusual for her, actually.
Oh, I didn't think it was gonna work. You need to stop dying immediately. Just stop doing that.
I saved him! I saved him!
It was you, Gale. It was all you.
I did it! She's just gonna be so happy now.
You have
Like,
magical
oh.
healing tears.
Yeah,
On
she
my
totally
turn,
forgot that we're fighting a huge creature right now. We're just.
It died.
just-
Yeah, I died.
I'm-
We're good.
I'm looking over the edge to find where Cormac and went. Last I remember, the creature pulled Cormac off the edge, and it was all I could do to do it. But I think I saw Aspen dive down there. I want to see if I can see them.
Did you save Revelor?
I'm not
Make a perception
sure.
check. And you have dark vision for how many feet?
Dark vision for 60 feet. Not dark vision.
So I will say it
which-
would be impossible to see them at this point.
Sure,
Because it's so
darkness.
dark and it's so far down right now. They still have
Got
about
it.
580 feet to go.
Okay.
520. All right. Cormac and Aspen continuing to dash up, I'm guessing.
I will note that Aspen is going to, as he knows that his spell's coming to an end very soon, he is going to transform into a golden eagle, giant eagle, not golden eagle, using wild shape.
Okay, so with that wild shape, I will say that the threat of you guys falling back is down. It's gone. And that will end initiative.
Okay.
How many minutes has it been, by the way,
Since when?
since I started falling?
Like, since you actually got pushed off the edge?
It
Yeah.
hasn't even been a full minute.
It has
Yeah.
not been a full minute.
okay.
It's been like
Okay.
40 seconds. 42
Oh,
seconds,
wow.
so it's divisible by 6. So with that, what would you all like to do as Aspen and Revelor come up over the side?
Check on
Well-
Revelor. Is he alright?
Yes, Gale is going to let Casimir go in a very awkward manner and kind of just meander over to see Revelor and Aspen.
Revelor's definitely not doing hot.
How not hot is he?
I mean,
would you
he's up.
say?
He's up, but like,
Okay.
imagine smacking the ground, hitting the ground at what was it? You said 700 feet?
Okay, yeah. No, I can see some bones broken.
Yeah, Revelor, I will say, is unable to stand. He's been like, health has been given back to him, not a lot though, and he is currently has several broken bones.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Should-
cast Mass Cure Wounds, affecting everyone in the party. Just because
Casimir uses the second one and recovers a little bit before that. So he's
using the staff. 20 hit points back to everyone.
That is so progress.
Oh.
Okay.
question for you, Michael.
Yes,
What is my maximum hit points right now?
it is
Uh-oh.
still 18 where you last left it.
Ooh.
Cool. So Casimir is up to a whopping 18 hit points.
Casimir's full.
He is
Oh.
Are you
still,
serious?
yeah.
I should do
How do you
something
get-
about that.
How do you get rid of that? Like out of character, like on a real note. How do you? Is that mass? What is that?
Have
Lesser
I ever
restoration?
revealed such information?
Oh God.
We need to focus on the people on the train and see if any of them are okay.
Real
There were
quick,
people.
I did
For
cast
survivors.
Mass Cure Wounds. I used the last charges of my staff. I have to roll a d20 real quick. Uh-oh.
God, did you just the staff of healing or the staff of the
Natural
magi?
Natural one. Damn it.
15.
You good? Yeah, fuck you, Michael. All right.
There was the people. There were so many people on that train, even the ones we robbed.
I should have robbed more of them. I didn't know.
Yeah, let's check for
I'm gonna
survivors
pick
because
through the wreckage and
Oh,
be
that's a
sniffing
great
for
idea.
Survivors, any blood, any
Yeah.
carnage, burnt meat.
Casper's just gonna
Gale's-
lay there.
Make an
Gale is gonna-
investigation check there, please, Lookifly.
Gail is also
Okay.
gonna skitter off, and she's not gonna look for survivors. She's gonna look for
Mate.
stuff.
Gonna look for that chest.
An investigation as well, Gale.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah. Oh,
By the way, Sir Casimir was
Wait,
being
that's
sarcastic
wrong.
if anyone didn't have natural insight about the grave robber.
no, please help! Someone help me! No, god damn it! I rolled a 5.
I mean, you find a lot of
Help!
rocks, but they're not interesting
God.
rocks.
You find the body of a child.
Can I try again? Oh, well, you know what? I could
Was hoping
sell
for-
that.
So,
Perception
with your
What?
investigation check, there's okay as you're searching through the specific wreckage of this plane, the train. You hear, help! Help!
Oh, I'll go towards the sound.
It's
It's not you.
Where's it coming from?
It is under. So where one of the train carts got engulfed in this flame, there was some rubble that came crashing down, and it's coming from underneath this collection of stones.
So, Kifli, did you find someone?
I'll go to the rubble under the collection of stones.
Yes.
Okay, I want to assess out whether it's going to collapse imminently, or if I can maybe dig my way through to get to them.
Make a survival check.
Hey, coming up. Oh, great! 26.
26. You're able to examine the stones and figure out a way to get the majority of them out of the way to get whatever is underneath this out safely.
Okay. Does it look like it might require a lot of load bearing, anything like that, or does it look like I might
Should
be
be
able to get
quite
her
simple.
out? I'm in my human form at the moment. All right, so I'll start hollowing out the area, digging a little bit, moving whatever I need to around to kind of
I'll help.
safely open the way.
Okay. So with both Golder and Zolkifli doing this, quite easy to move the stones out of the way, and you reveal the face of Dodella.
Okay.
Oh my! What happened?
Demon.
Yeah.
I think one of my legs is broken.
Oh,
Her half of her face is covered in like it's a mixture of smeared blood and dust. It's like been caked against the side of her head, face. One of her eye is swollen shut. You look down and there is a bone sticking out from the shin of her leg.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move her to get her out from the tunnel and bring her up to where Golder is.
As you
I'm
pull,
right next to
the
you.
leg is dragging along the ground.
No.
okay, wait. All right, hold on. I'm going. So you said the shin bone's like sticking out.
The tibia.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to just set it back in and hit it with a cure wounds
Medicine check,
I'll help
please.
him.
With
medicine check
Oh,
with
Right in
advantage.
my hand
All
with
right.
that one.
Are you serious right now?
with
14.
a wet crack. The bone
Oh,
is
God.
snapped back
Oh.
into place.
Ooh, sorry. That probably hurt a lot. I should have warned you. Ooh, sorry.
She just passed out from the pain.
Fair enough. Natural anesthetic, whatever. And then I'm just gonna use a 3rd level cure wounds.
Okay.
For 21 hit points back.
All right. The wound closes. She's still out cold.
Oh yeah, no fair. And then I'm just gonna use prestidigitation to clean her up.
Okay.
Ooh, fuck, that was rough.
This is going to be several days' journey underground with
Mm.
these monstrous machine. Now we're stuck.
Gail, you seem like you have a question. What's up?
Yes. So Gail actually, after finding very interesting rocks, will try to find that chest. She's gonna look for an actual item this time.
So you already did an investigation check about this.
Can I?
You weren't able to discern the location of anything special under all this wreckage. And
So I can
rubble.
just look like for one specific thing. Oh god, fuck! I got a 12.
Yeah, no.
It's a
Ah,
mess.
I'm mad. I wanted to steal that.
What are you looking for, Gail? Did you lose something?
Do you just see Gail? She's like shuffling around in the rubbish, just like what? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Did you?
I will also point out,
Where?
Zulkifli, that you don't hear or see any other signs of life.
Ooh.
Is it safe for us to stay here? This can't be very stable.
Mm,
No, we
it's
must.
probably not.
But first, I'll start going through our things and making sure we've got all our supplies ready because we're in for a walk. I know that much. And I'm going to start looking around for more supplies, torches, camping gear, anything like that from the train, if I can find anything. I know we've got our own stuff. But
Investigation.
I'm curious. Cool, thanks.
I do have a question. Is the actual like engine part of the train still intact?
The engine is what enhanced the explosion and destroyed the train itself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
14.
14. Not a whole lot of supplies to be found, but what you do find are, I do mention that there's an assortment of like glowing stones throughout these caverns. That's similar to quartz. You do find about 4 shards of that gives off a soft glow.
Ooh.
Like
Okay.
only about in a 10-foot radius though.
Okay, I'll bring them together, gather them together, and maybe put them in a little bit of burlap and bring them around like a big glowing bag. Maybe we can fashion some torches out of them with any sticks, anything that lying around, bric-a-brac.
There's a few pieces of
Detritus.
splintered wood from the
Cool.
train itself.
All right, I'd like to fashion 4 torches, maybe 4 glowing sticks.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I picked the orange one, please.
You do
And,
that. The
thank
orange
you.
one, yes.
Okay, and stand up. We must go because they know we were here. They will try to find it.
They'll find us wherever we go.
Is Casimir able to stand? Because he's real weak.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Make
what-
a Constitution saving throw.
at disadvantage.
As this,
That's a 13.
oh god.
You mean 12 with disadvantage?
Oh, 12. Yeah, sorry. Well, they're both
you're
bad.
able to stand quite shakily though. I will
Hold
say
on.
that
What,
there's currently a penalty to your movement.
what happened to you, Casimir? Why do you look so weak?
They were draining me.
Oh,
He looks like. Does he look like shrunken a little bit, like desiccated almost?
It's like seeing a third shift gas station worker out in broad daylight. They're very pale, sunken eyes. They're
already pale.
they're smoker skinny. You know,
okay. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Greater restoration.
Burn into those diamonds, man.
hold.
One effect,
Oh.
reducing the target's hit point maximum.
Oh,
What?
do you read that first?
Oh yeah, so that will get rid of it.
Hmm.
A short rest also would have gotten rid of it.
Now he's 18 of his max health. I assume the rest of the health doesn't magically return.
The greater restoration would get rid of all that effect. So all your hit points are back to how they were.
Oh,
I was just wondering if he heals the reduced, or
He
if
only healed
stays at-
18 hit points.
Yeah,
You only
yeah.
heal
You
up to your
have
max.
18. It's only the effect
18
affecting your maximum hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like looks hurt now, but he looks like more filled in.
I'd
Better?
like to see if if it's just a straight tunnel from here on, DM, or if I can find some side tunnels for us to hold up in.
At the moment, it's only the main tunnel. It's quite open. It's been hollowed out a bit, but there's just like that right now, that running chasm on if you're facing the direction the train was going on the left. Yes, Gale.
So to answer Galder's question earlier, because he asked if I was looking for anything, she's gonna collapse to her knees and cry out and go, "Where did it go? Where's the chest?" And then she will continue to look for it unsuccessfully.
Oh, you're looking for the chest.
Yes.
Casmir will
where
cast
did-
locate object on.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
What's the range on
Like a mile, isn't it?
1,000 feet.
Oh,
1,000
Holy
feet?
crap!
You do
Yeah.
get a ping. It's the direction
Yeah.
that Revelor fell.
oh.
Hey,
No.
guess what, Gale?
Casmir has wings.
Yes, Casimir. What?
It fell.
She's gonna start readying. She has a pair. What are they called?
Gale.
What are they
Yeah.
called?
Gale.
They are called
Yeah,
pythons. Okay,
we're
a
leaving.
python. When
Titans.
a wall doesn't offer handholds or footholds, you can make your own. A
Gale.
python is a steel spick.
Python.
A spike. Or sorry. God, is that a slur?
How many of those do you have?
But that's a good question.
I have
How far down?
10 of 10. I have 10 of them. I have 10. Pythons? Oh my god.
Piton.
Guys, I don't know how to read.
No.
Pythons.
P.
I'm so
Listen,
embarrassed,
Dale,
guys. I'm
Dale.
so embarrassed.
The chest fell like a lot.
I can just crawl down there. I have ropes. I have the, what are they called? Pythons.
Hear me out. Hear me
I
out.
have,
Casmir has wings and a portable
Right.
hole.
And
What?
mostly dead.
I have levitate. I'll just levitate down there and get it.
Mhm.
How long does your levitate last for?
This is also a really great question.
So Kifley starts setting up camp right here. He's gonna look for just a nice tidy spot. Just put some bed.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes
Calder,
long.
can you please heal me a little bit more?
Yeah. I'll handle that.
'Cause it's
Fourth level cure wounds.
4 healing point. That's good.
No. 28 points of healing.
28. Okay. Does Casimir feel strong enough to fly now?
What? No.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna
Wow.
test his wings out first. Just give a little flutter. That's right, he actually flutters.
Wow.
And then he jumps off the edge.
Oh my god.
Okay.
With the portable hole in his pocket.
Okay.
You got a hole in your
okay,
pocket?
Yeah, you can have the whole.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was necessary.
Okay, yeah. I give permission.
Okay. He like takes it without asking.
Uh,
Thank you.
please, take.
And he slows his descent before he lands.
Yeah. Gale,
Okay.
you should follow. Make sure he's okay.
It's gonna take like an
Yes.
hour.
She's gonna just jump off
What?
and yeah. Gail is just gonna jump. So she's gonna free fall until she sees the floor. And then she'll cast levitate. I don't know how successful this is gonna be.
Mhm.
The levitate stops you instantaneously where you're going. so-
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This is true. She just how perceptive is she, you know? Does she actually see the floor?
Does she have dark vision?
Yeah. She has blind sense too. I mean, I don't know if that counts for the floor.
Close your eyes.
You had blind sight?
Yeah, I have blind sense. I got that for my last level.
Ah.
Isn't that PogChamp?
Yeah, we just don't need that other guy anymore.
Okay, let's save that
Did
for.
you ever
is it-
really need him though to begin with?
Yeah,
no.
moral support.
I
We
mean,
need
honestly, we were
guys.
just shooting straight for the stars.
Why?
Guys, what?
I like Kifley's like, we're like, we need to leave. Everyone's like, let's jump off the edge.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know how to camp.
Please just watching us friends
Yeah, yeah.
dive off of a cliff.
I'm gonna sit down next to Revelor, and I'm gonna I know he's looking all fucked up. I'm gonna just reach through his pack, just pull through his stuff, rustle, rummage, and I'm gonna bring out a flask of whiskey from his stash, and I'm gonna bring it over to him. Here, drink. And I'm just gonna put my arm around him and just don't worry.
And they spoon.
So while Gale and Casimir are going off the side of the cliff's edge, so Kifley and everybody else, what are y'all doing?
Helping set up camp, I guess.
I feel like he's rolling monster stats.
Yep, I've set up camp, set fire, giving Cormac some whiskey. Cormac, I have something for you. And I reach down into my bag and I bring out the cloak of the bat. So, too late, huh? But I bring her this. I think this can help you next time if you fall. This can maybe help you to fly. Also, it's black color. Good for your color. Maybe it can help you stay hiding.
I've already got my cloak of elven kind here. Unless unless it's socially acceptable to wear two cloaks at the same time.
That's a good
It's
question.
not.
DM.
If you want to change, if you want to use this, you can. Otherwise, I can keep. No,
Sure,
don't wear
I'll
two
take it.
cloaks. Don't. Huh?
You have to sleep
Yeah.
upside down when you're wearing it too.
I'll have a look at the cloak of Elvenkind. It's very nice. Okay, you have the cloak of the bat, sir.
Sweet.
It may even be an upgrade, I think.
Book of Elven kind gives you what advantage on stealth checks? Or?
Advantage on stealth checks all the time. Yeah, you would have. Yeah, this also gives you advantage on stealth checks, but it's also you get some other cool stuff too.
Yeah, so it's like
It's direct upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll like this one. It's super neat.
Do you get to keep the
I
cloak of
thought-
Elven kind?
I thought you might like it.
I hope you don't lose it, Revlor.
You're
that
falling
would
off
be
the edge
so
right now. I don't know what you're
unfortunate.
talking about.
I know, just out of character. I'm just telling you. I hope you don't lose it.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm going to spend this time attuning to it.
Yes.
Yeah, so landing down on the ground, Gale and Casimir. Casimir first, Gale very gently, right before smacking right into the floor. A moment later. Are you still focusing it on the object? It lasts for what, a minute?
Yeah. 10
minutes?
Yeah, 10.
You get a the sensation that the chest is in front of you, about 100 or so feet.
I'm gonna fire a firebolt ahead just to see what it looks like. Light it up a bit.
You launch the firebolt ahead and make a perception check.
Cool.
Horrible.
Not that I don't have dark vision as well, but it's a 16.
16, you see that there are glowing orange eyes right above the chest.
Hey, Gale.
So, like, real quick, before we have our dialogue, I would like to make something clear. I do not have dark vision. I don't have that. I have blind sense only. So
Well, you would have seen the firebolt lighting up orange eyes.
this is correct, but she will probably still fall at some point. We'll see. I would like to approach the chest that I have seen with the fireball.
Bolt.
An
Yes.
important distinction.
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
The chest blows up.
Firebolt. I am sorry. I didn't know. They're both. I'm not going to say that, actually. So just, can I roll something?
You'll put your cloak on.
I was going to say,
Anyway,
uh-huh.
you walk up to the chest and you don't have dark vision or anything.
Just
Correct.
So you
blind
walk in
sight.
the direction. Does she have blind sight?
Yep.
I have blind sight, but not dark vision. I don't know, because blind sight has to do with hearing. I don't know if I can really hear.
Blind sight, you just perceive within a distance, right? Like you don't
Yeah.
What's the,
need to.
what's
Yeah.
the range?
He doesn't
of-
have
Yeah.
blind sight, so here's how it goes. It's blind sense, and it's within 10 feet. You can sense creatures or invisible creatures. Anything hidden
But-
or invisible, no matter how hidden, within 10 feet of you.
But
you can
not
hear.
objects. Right.
Not objects. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hidden or invisible creatures.
Okay, so it's different. You have blind sense, not blind sight. Okay,
Okay, so
Correct.
so
that's the important distinction.
Yeah.
Blind sense. I thought I said that. My bad. But
No, we
What that
took it
means-
wrong.
I can't see it, basically,
Yeah.
right? So,
Casimir will light a torch and throw it towards where the chest is.
oh, thank you. She's
Okay.
gonna be super smiley face.
We're gonna die.
Gonna be tiki pilled,
Okay.
and she's gonna try to
Okay.
his chest.
So, as you walk up, this torch gets thrown, and you in the direction that Casimir tells you, after walking for a few moments, you sense that there is a creature in front of you.
Casimir. She's gonna pull out her bow and just like point it in a direction. I don't know if it's gonna be the right
make-
direction.
Make an acrobatics check, please.
Okay, I will. I have a +4 to that. I'm kind of 17. Let's go.
A hand sweeps down and grabs you around your waist. This giant hand.
Casimir, help!
What do I
She's-
see?
Are you moving forward 40 feet?
Gonna move forward 40 feet, yeah.
You see a red-haired giant currently holding something invisible. Its hand squeezing around this.
Hello, friend.
What languages do you guys speak?
Not giant.
I speak common, primordial, and thieves.
Common infernal.
Thieves. Okay.
Yeah,
It says in a
correct.
language something that you do not understand.
I think you don't. Do you know? It's you don't understand me. Do you want the thing? You can like make hand movements, like nod or something, and you take the thing, and I take the person.
I speak the common tongue.
Okay, that would have been helpful. Sorry.
Gail is gonna interrupt
I hear the
this
rumbles. from-
lovely conversation. She's gonna start beating on this giant's hand, and she's gonna rip off her head so that Casimir can help.
There you are, little one. The voice kind of rumbles and like the caverns around you shake.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
So this is a good thing. So hi, this there was an explosion above, and there was a chest here. We were just checking on the chest. Were you down here? Are you okay?
You disturbed my work. I saw one fall and another one take them back up. And then this, what I assumed was an offering for me losing progress on my work, came down It appears you are after it.
No.
No, we were just checking on it. Honestly, you can have it as an offering. It is 100% yours in exchange for the person who's you're holding. Which, you know, being perfectly honest.
At this point, you notice in his other hand is this massive hammer.
Are you a worksman? A worksmith? A tradesman of some kind?
Make a persuasion check.
I don't know if you see these, Michael,
That's a 2.
but I'm just rolling unarmed.
I don't see anything you don't
strike.
roll on roll 20.
I am rolling unarmed strike check. So when I can roll one,
Unarmed
please let me
strike?
know. Because yeah, Just
Go ahead
hands.
and
roll
for
one.
that. Yeah, roll one.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I
unarmed
got
strike.
a 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, roll for damage.
Silver barbs.
Okay.
Okay, roll again.
No. Okay, I will.
Don't think I've got
Oh,
to do
you
that shit.
slut! Why did you do this? I got a 9.
A
Because it's
9?
a-
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a giant.
While still keeping his eyes locked on Casimir, Gale, you are going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as he begins to squeeze, and you feel your ribs
Ow!
begin to crack.
Ow!
Tell this one to calm down.
Gale, please calm down. The big giant man who we are talking to right now is going to turn you into paste.
She's gonna pant a little bit and then she'll just kind of lay limp and be quiet.
Yay.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, no, she'll just be quiet now.
So, from what I'm aware, inside of that chest there are, I believe, I don't know. Did Gale tell him what's in there? Do we have any idea? I mean, our friend managed to open it before. Are you able to open it, or would you like her help opening it for you?
He takes his hammer and slams it down on the chest and just bursts open. And you notice as these small red cracks begin to spread amongst this, what you realize to be obsidian floor.
Oh my. Obsidian floor, huh? So yeah, can I see what's in the chest?
Make a... I mean, you can see what's in there. Do you want to try to discern what the things are?
Yes.
Make a nature check.
Nature. Okay. I like oh, that's actually a good thing, but 22.
You recognize there to be ingots of mithril, adamantite, and the orangish metal is known as orichalcum.
Oh my. Those are very rare. Mithril, adamantine, and orichalcum. So the chest is open. You're free to take them. If my friend promises to stop harming you, we will leave you unless there's something you need from us.
He takes a long stare at you. He'll drop Gale. Gale, you're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Hit the ground with a smack.
Honk. Yeah.
Take
Ouch.
that hand and scoop up the stuff. Leave. It's getting warm.
It is. I assume this is volcanic. So, my name is Casimir. Just, you've been fair in this, so I thought it'd be fair for me to share my name. This is Gale. I'm Casimir. We're going to leave now. Thank you, friend.
Gail is just... She's gonna put her hood on and run away.
Polymorphed into a bat, by the way. Unless you resist.
Ooh. That'd be cool. I do not resist.
And Casimir's going to start flying up. And you now have dark vision. Or do you have blind sight?
Correct. So we can like pair our visions.
Yeah, 2 creatures with bat wings come up above.
All right.
More demons!
No.
Dramatic music plays. Casimir pulls out a 7-foot sword.
So at the moment, the camp is set up. They come back up. What would you like to do?
Sleep.
Hi. So there was a fire giant down there.
Oh,
Yeah.
so no chest.
Well, the chest is there, but it looked like some kind of worksmith. The chest, I did get a look at what was inside. I know Gale was doing something with it. It had mithril, adamantite, and orichalcum in it, one ingot of each. So I assume if Gale took something, I assume it might be something like that.
Did Michael, did I actually take anything when
You
I
took one
opened
ingot
it?
of each.
Yeah, you took one of each.
Woohoo!
The
Awesome.
three of the most valuable ores in all of D&D.
I'm actually sure like which one I took, so I'm glad I took them all.
Okay.
So that's great. So she's not gonna tell you that. I never got anything from the chest, unfortunately. I wanted to.
Insight.
Ooh,
But
I
yeah.
have advantage.
I will outwin you
Not
every
that it
time.
matters.
I'll win you every time, dog. You're not gonna win this.
Oh, it still says dead for some reason.
Do I have to roll something, Michael?
Deception.
I'm also rolling insight.
22.
Galder, you detect that she is lying.
You didn't take anything. You, of all people, opened the chest and didn't take anything?
No, they're just rocks. They're just rocks. What?
Yeah, there are
Gale.
3 of the most valuable rocks in all of existence. They are the
Isn't that what's it called? Natriolium.
Noxerium is a magical,
Correct.
a magical fuel. These are magical ores that are used for shaping extraordinarily powerful magical items.
Tomato. They're the same thing.
No.
Um,
Well, Noxerium is maybe.
So how much
like-
did you take out is all I want to know.
I took out 3 ores.
Yours?
One of each.
One of each.
Yes.
That's not bad.
Do you want to see them?
Yeah, sure.
But you can't take them.
No, just...
She's gonna reach into her little bag and pull out.
I just want to say, there's no need to lie to us about this.
Yeah, we literally have like a dragon's hoard worth of money. And
Yeah.
also, looks like the dwarf who built the train is here, so you know.
I don't really know what to do with these though. They're just rocks to me. They're not like a weapon or
They're
like a
quite
dagger.
literally smelted bars.
They are literally just rocks. They are just materials.
We-
Like I am not a smith. I am not anyone. I you know. So what
Well,
are these?
We are in Kargrin.
Yeah, I will also
So-
point out these are being transported by the dwarves in a lockbox, and you were very intent on us helping you distract them. We are looking to build a weapon that will help us kill the things that tried to kill us just now.
Do you think
And-
this will do it?
Well, it could help, but it may also be a gesture of goodwill if we return these ores to the dwarves.
I don't want to do that.
Could use them to enhance the weapon.
Yes.
Could use them
You,
well,
no. What, okay, so what's gonna happen?
do they have
Cass?
maker's marks on them, by the way?
They have what?
Do they have a maker's mark? Like, are they marked to say who smelted them?
Whiskey!
Bourbon on them.
I feel as if I'm gonna have to roll something because I'm gonna have to try to convince Casimir of this plan. Okay, so tell me what I need to do to convince him.
I just wondering because a lot of times bars will sometimes be smelted by the.
No,
know.
they don't. They're
Make
totally
a history
anonymous,
check.
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
God.
curious. Me?
Yes,
Okay.
a history check.
Yeah. That's an 18.
You can recognize the symbol smelted on the bars to be the hand of Dockree.
Hand of this is
Dockree.
the. Is that a guild or?
Dockree is a family.
Mhm.
Dwarves are very heavily built on the clans that they come from. The Hand of Dockery is one of the big families. Dockery is the god that's said to who have made dwarves. He's the god of mountains, forge, and wealth.
So their clan is named after the god of forge. Yeah, so this is the Hand of Dockery. So this is one of the major families in here. So they would recognize, I assume. So if you were to try to use these, there is a chance that they would understand that we looted the remnants of the train.
Casimir, listen. If we tell them that the train crashed, which is commemorable by our broken dwarven friend, right? If we tell them it crashed, we're like, oh, we just picked these up. We just found them. And then they'll let us use them, right?
Okay, that was...
Can I convince him? Can I do something? I want to convince him.
Are you saying something convincing as a player to another player? That's the major aspect. If as a person,
that was pretty convincing.
I mean,
am I convinced?
I understand what you're saying, Gail, and I'm not saying that's off the table. I'm also saying that there is potentially, because we did bring a giant thing of gems and other things in exchange, because we are looking to earn favor to be able to have this forge. So it is a potential opportunity, which is what I'm saying, for us to return these to earn goodwill.
I don't think we should, because what should happen is if we go back, if we return this very valuable, she's very valuable. I don't know if you know that. She built this thing, this whole train mechanism. She built all that, right? So if we return her, maybe we deserve some ores. It makes sense to me.
I mean, I'm not saying no, but I'm saying keep in mind that this is also an opportunity for us to...
I think the fact that we deliver such an important person is the best.
I mean, because
cast of will that we have.
It's going to be difficult for us to use these here because they're going to likely know that we haven't been here for long, and if we have these bars of ore, that we'll only have picked them up from the train. So,
hear me out.
Being looters in the place we just got to, that we're trying to convince somebody to do a thing for us is.
What if we just get the stamp off of the off of the ingots?
That'd be a good idea.
Why don't we cross this bridge when we come to it?
Yeah, let's go to sleep.
Okay, listen to one more point I have. Listen to me one more time, okay? I believe because we told both of those dwarves back at the city that we arrived to that we had to make a weapon. We told both of them that. We told them that it was very important for all the evil people. So
I'm glad you're paying attention. We gave the debrief to you when Aspen came back.
I'm trying. It's just so much. It's a lot. I'll get there, but you guys have done a little more than me. But what I'm saying is that they know that we need to make this weapon, so they'll give us the metal.
I mean, we'll see. I am not convinced by your argument.
I need to convince you.
But I am open to the possibility.
Okay, I will accept that. But I'm not happy with it, but I will accept it.
Okay. Well, we can agree to disagree. It's a very strange conversation for me because about a year ago, I would have definitely said, let's keep the stolen ore and use it for our own good.
Why do you now? What happened? What changed?
A lot changed from what I've heard.
We're too tired.
Yeah.
She's gonna sulk. She's gonna sulk away. She's super mad. She's has her arm crossed. She's like.
Yeah. Also, Gail, before we get to this rest thing, stop punching giants, please. We had a friend who did that. It did not end well.
He was squeezing my chest, Casimir. He was crushing me. I wanted to get away. What do I do?
He crushed you because you started hitting. It's okay. Okay, we've learned a lesson. Also, for everyone knows, the area down there appears to be volcanic, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, well, I don't know, on my chest, I want my oars. She's gonna grumble as she stalks away.
Are you guys taking a long rest?
We're gonna
Yes.
certainly try.
I'd like to.
You can certainly try indeed. Okay, so
Oh wait, I want to
for-
try to finish the tuning first before I go to bed.
Ooh. Did how long have we been talking? Probably an hour, right? Ooh, 40 minutes?
I will allow you to be attuned because they traveling down and back up, that whole interaction, I would say it took place while you're doing that. Who's taking first watch?
I can take first.
All right, so we have Galder and who?
Casimir.
Casimir for first watch.
Precisely who I wanted on this watch with me.
I'll take a watch with Revelor there.
Zul and Revelor. And then Aspen and Gale.
It's the Wonder
Yeah.
Twins.
Would I be able to
My
suggest
brother
maybe
from
I
another
take
mother.
a walk or take a watch with Zulkifli? We haven't really had a moment to sit down and talk since
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
swap
came
with
back.
you.
Yeah,
My
that's
watch
fair.
is O'Kifley.
Oh God, it's criminal ending group then.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Alright, so it'll be
Uh-oh.
Zul and Aspen for second watch and Revelor and Gale for the last watch.
Wait, I have two? Two?
No, you have
Who's
last
second?
watch.
You got
Okay,
Zool
thank
and
you.
Aspen per
I
second.
misheard Zool. I heard, okay. Thank
Yep.
you.
Alright, so everybody goes to bed except for Galder and Casimir.
Like I said, you really need to stop dying because every time you die, it gets harder to bring you back.
You know, the only reason I died is because I was trying to save other people. So
Yeah,
it's a fair trade.
fair trade, but you're a very good ally to have. And
I don't want to keep dying. There's nothing. Nothing. I was so far into the darkness, in the void. I could barely feel the power as you tried to draw me back.
Yeah.
It felt like you reached in and you were distant, and then the second time I felt so carefully as well, and you actually connected, but
yeah, he was helping.
it's a void.
Hmm.
Revelor had his family and I had nothing. Again.
I wonder if there was talk of your soul doesn't reside in your body, does it? It's merely your consciousness.
I don't know where my soul is. I think that's something I'll have to figure out, but I suspect that was part of the deal I accepted that brought me back the first time.
Yeah.
I did make a pretty bad deal.
Yeah. Well, at least you're on a warlock.
Yeah,
That's always.
was Phineas Rex. What a piece of garbage.
Phineas Rex.
Yeah, we met him in the underworld. He betrayed us. He got a baby without Agora.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I must have missed that in the debrief because what the fuck? All right.
We try not to talk about him because he's very charismatic and likable, and also I want to punch his chest until it collapses in, and then crush his head.
Okay, fair enough. What do we think about Gail's idea? Genuinely.
I am open to it, but I think that taking on faith that they're going to receive us trying to use what is, basically recovered ore from their nation, whether or not we remove the mark. These are dwarves. They're not going to be easy to fake out. Right? We may be able to bargain for their use in exchange, but I think that lying may not serve us here.
Okay.
Which hurts me so much to say.
I mean, there is a very plausible way for us to have gotten these without this train. We did receive a dragon horde, but
Yeah, I mean, but they were also on the train.
yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, the problem I worry is you get somebody who, you know, drops a spell that makes you speak the truth, and Gale tries to tell the story of how we recover them, and then she talks about stealing them from a locked chest from the living gods. And
Yeah, pesky zone of truth.
yeah, magic.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should definitely try to use, like, we should definitely try to use them.
Well,
but not lie about it. I definitely agree with that standpoint.
we can either try to convince them to let us use them while forging the weapon.
Yes.
Which could very well be an option.
I feel like that's one of the better options.
Or we can use it to buy goodwill so that we have more currency to purchase what we need.
I feel like at least one of the ingots should be used in the weapon, if they'll allow it.
Yeah. I'm just saying I'd have to consider which would be the best. I mean, Adamantine's very powerful, but Mithril and...
All three are very...
Yeah. Maybe mix all... What would happen if you mixed all three?
Well, I don't even want to think about that. That'd be...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It becomes completely mundane and normal.
Is there such a thing as a mixture of mithril, adamantine, and orichalcum into a single ore?
There's gonna be.
It turns into a spear that can kill the gods. We mix it with Noxiarium too. It'll be like a super weapon. It's just like a nuke. You throw it, just like tries to Gramash or just ash.
You single them out then.
Yeah. Anyways, it's an option. Thank you for saving me.
But yes, as much as you need it, I'll save you.
Yeah. No, we should keep on watch because there are monsters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we never rolled up like perception check or anything. Should we do that?
No, you did not.
Should we do that?
I mean, if your party's not already dead, make a perception check.
Okay. You giving me advantage?
Yeah, I'm assuming yours is more than a +1.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Silver Reps. Just kidding.
You look around and doesn't appear to be anything.
Okay.
How's the train maker?
She's still unconscious.
Okay.
We Casimir puts a little water on her mouth, not enough to drown her, but to keep her mouth moist. You know, it's what you do. You put a little water on somebody's lips to keep their mouth. Yeah.
Don't say it again. And soon enough, it is time to wake up Zulkifli and Aspen for their watch.
All right. Well, that was a good talk.
Yeah. Never enough time. These 2-hour things seem to only last a couple minutes.
All right. Aspen, sweetheart, it's time for breakfast.
So
What? I know that was just so funny.
There's an old lady in the cabin.
Aspen wakes up.
I look for the old lady.
She's a dwarf.
BPD, beautiful princess disorder.
Yeah.
Aspen.
All clear in the first watch. Thank you.
I'll settle down next to Aspen. And then something will occur to me. I reach down into my other bag of holding, Astra's old bag. I rummage around in there and I pull out a couple of goggles. Aspen, for you. Your eyes, you cannot see.
Oh.
Be fine.
Thank you.
It's dark here, so you should maybe this can help.
Yeah, Aspen will take the goggles of night and put them on his forehead. Quite some trouble we've been going through.
Yeah. Every day. Trouble. But, you okay? Except for Astra. We must find this maestro. Kill him. Soon, I think.
Yes, we must cut him down once and for all. And looks like we're on the way to do that with the other two as well, no?
Somehow they have not stopped us. Just slow. I think if something has not attacked us until now, then maybe we are safe until tomorrow.
Perhaps. I have a feeling the reason they haven't gone all out and just killed us all might be because they have some use with us being alive currently.
What use?
If we were such a thorn in their side, you'd think they would have taken us all out by now. They've only taken one at a time.
Maybe we are helpful to them. We killed Angel. We freed a dragon. Loosened one demon shackle. Only one arm free. What else? A god already is dead. Still not.
Yes, it's quite alarming to only see one sun in the sky.
So, maybe we are useful. I only know we must go there. I'll point down the track.
How is the real question? We can always walk, but that will take some time.
Yeah. Walking. We take time. A few days maybe. We can ask the dwarf here. But if they have another train, maybe they will find us. Have to, because I'm thinking, how many trains are coming from here to there? Always one direction? What about another track? Maybe a train comes from there also.
Maybe they've just made it a big circle.
So, if we see another train, yeah, we have to hide, get out of the way, or make a noise, make them stop.
I'm sure we will be able to move out of the way if need be. I fear for Astra's soul.
What can happen to it now?
Seeing as it's in their possession, they can very well destroy it. Which makes the notion of going directly at their throats a lot less secure. Who's to say
the
it's
maestro
with
knows.
the maestro? He could have passed it off to somebody else by now.
Maybe. Uh, what do you know about here? Can you find out? Touch the plants?
Well, seeing as we're in a cave, there isn't a whole lot of plants for me to touch. Sadly.
Mushrooms, maybe?
Are there any mushrooms around?
Immediately around in this area, make a perception check.
Okay. It's an 18.
18, looking around, doesn't appear to be.
Doesn't look like I'd have much luck finding any mushrooms. Unfortunately, it looks like we're just going to have to keep moving forward without knowing what we're going to.
Yeah. So, every day. We'll be okay. Clap him on the shoulder.
We will.
Oh, one more. And I reached down into here. I remember she had a pearl with her. I bring out the pearl of power. This one also was from Astra.
Pearl of Power. I do remember this. This could be useful.
You can use?
I might be able to. It's something that's always good to have as a failsafe, I suppose. If I'm really drained of energy, I could use this to get a little bit back. I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Good. Looking through my stuff. Okay. I'll just rearranging my healing potions. See me just sort of fiddle with some of them, clip a few on to various other things, and then I'll stop and I'll look over at Espen and this one. I'll point to the two potions on my backpack that look like healing potions. Don't give this to anyone. This one will kill you, but it looks like a healing potion.
So it's poison.
Yeah, actually, I'm very lucky that no one has taken this and give to me.
That would be not very optimal.
No, not optimal.
I will keep
Okay.
that in mind. Maybe you should mark them with a skull and crossbones or something
No,
alike.
the point is it has to look like a potion of healing. Otherwise, what for?
I suppose if you decide to use it for
Walk a few paces away, shaking my head, like and I'm just gonna prowl around the perimeter of the camp, listening, smelling for anything that might be approaching, listening for any skittering legs or distant sounds of trains coming.
Another train. At the moment, you don't see or hear anything or smell.
Okay, I hope I
Or
give you
touch.
lots of ideas, DM, for terrible things like that.
I've already considered all those things. Thank you, though.
So, all right, I head back.
You can put your ear to the
Stand next
ground,
to
see if you can
Aspen.
hear the vibration.
Can I have everybody deafen except for Galder, please?
Oh shit. Okay.
What the fuck?
Hi.
Hi.
While you are peacefully sleeping, You're pulled into a dream. A swirling purple mist hanging low towards the ground with nothing but a void all around you. Calder.
Hello?
Calder.
I'm here.
A form begins to come into your sight from the mist, rising up. It's both easy to see and not. Like a transparent window. You see that there's this mass of swirling energy within. It's almost as if you look directly at it and it's not there. But if you look slightly past it, it is. It's quite strange. But you've seen this image before when you first received your vision to find those named the Seekers.
Okay.
Calder.
What can I do?
Things are not what they seem.
As in,
You
what do you mean?
cannot trust those who have set you on this path.
the Seek? Or
Learned what happened at the end of the creation wars. Find one as old as the war itself. Trust neither god nor demon.
Okay.
I must go.
Thank you.
The vision fades.
What the fuck?
Zokifli,
Hello?
it is now time to wake up Revelor and Gale.
This is really good ham sandwich.
I will do so.
Oh.
I will do so.
Who's waking up Gale?
I'll go over to Gale and shake her awake.
I want you to make a acrobatics check.
Oh.
Maybe. I mean,
I don't
Michael,
know.
you can back me up. Because what's gonna happen is Gale is gonna search. She's gonna use her hand and search for a rock.
You're gonna search for a rock?
And she's gonna toss it. Because she's tired.
So make a roll d20, add your dexterity modifier, please.
What?
Roll a d20,
Oh,
add your dex modifier.
Are you invisible?
Oh, God.
Is this an
Okay.
advantage?
Give me 1 second.
It misses.
Okay. I have to type it in. Here we
With
go.
disadvantage because you're half asleep. That's a good point.
Are you serious? Okay, that
Dixie
makes
chick serious.
I'm
That
within
makes
5
sense.
feet, so
That
Are you
makes sense.
engaged though?
yeah.
No, happily
Y'all
married, thanks.
There's no ring on this finger.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I got a 10. So
No, it doesn't hit. I'll just calmly just sort of catch it.
That's
You're
good.
10.
and then she'll stumble awake. That'll be her awakening today.
I'll look at Gale properly. Steadier. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
She's gonna kind of just ruffle up her hair, and her hair, when it's not in the braid, is super poofy. Super poofy. So she just has this big mane of hair that she's tangling more.
I'll offer her a cup of
Fine.
water. I'll shake Revelor awake too.
Ah,
Oh, good. Okay. You are okay
Good
so
night.
far? Nothing, no problem.
Yes.
Okay. Good night.
Okay.
I'm still a little sore, but so Reveler's gonna tend to the little fire I'm assuming we have going. Make sure it keeps going.
Okay. I need a perception check from one of you, please.
Gail is actually going to sit man spread and hold her ribs. So she will not be making the she won't do that. She won't. That's not happening. She can't
But
perceive anything.
you can help
right
though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Totally.
Cool.
Totally.
All right. Why isn't it wanting to roll? Hold on. Beyond is being stupid. There it goes. That's a 19.
Okay, so looking around, at the moment you don't see anything.
All right. Rulor's also kind of holding his ribs and like sitting uncomfortably from where he fell yesterday.
Revlor. Gail's just gonna hold her hand in her, like her head, it's just in her hands, and just sit there for a second. Revlor. Tell me you have some whiskey.
Fortunately, I'm all out.
Nothing?
The only whiskey I had was whatever Zol gave me.
She's just gonna be silent for like 10 minutes. It's not gonna say anything.
Okay. Gonna see if I actually did have anything.
That'd be super nice. Because she's still in a lot of pain, actually. Her ribs still
I
hurt
assumed
a
you had a
lot.
flask with you.
Well, I'm gonna have to go
with
searching for
Revlor.
it.
Yeah.
That would be
Nope, I drank
very-
it dry.
Really?
Yeah.
Does anyone else have anything? Can I start like shuffling through people's bags real quick?
Make an investigation check.
On it.
And a sleight
Immediately.
of hand check, please. Need
On it.
everybody to roll perception checks with disadvantage.
I got a 15 for investigation, a 33 for sleight of hand, and you want a perception, you said?
Not from you.
From everyone.
Okay.
Are you trying to steal from me too, despite me being awake with you?
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, natural one from Aspen.
Oh, shit.
Aspen, I'm taking it. It's happening.
I mean, nobody really has alcohol on them.
Where's Dayon where you need him?
Does anyone have it? Man, that's a bummer, because Gail's just sitting there like holding her ribs. She's like, this sucks.
Golder has like communion wine.
Zokifli has some mysterious bottles that look like healing
It's
potions.
just grape
Let's
juice.
take those.
Let's all get for schnicket.
There's a whole bunch
Kidding.
of like mysterious liquids and bottles that Zokifli's carrying.
Yeah.
We're
Aspen
gonna
has
take,
Aspen
we're
has
gonna
a
take
vial of
Galder's
liquid.
communion one.
I'm gonna take a
And
bottle of healing out of my bag and toss it over to Gale.
she'll toss it back. Hope you catch it.
All right, well,
Oh.
that's fair. If you...
But she'll bring over the bottle of wine that she stole from Galder's pack. And she'll hand it over to you, Revlor,
Oh,
and just smile.
thank you kindly. He doesn't even care at this point. He's just gonna uncork it.
He
and
doesn't
take a
use
swig.
it, right?
I don't think I've ever seen him use it before. No.
I don't think
It's
I've
just
ever
grape
seen him
juice.
pray,
Michael was right.
honestly.
It's,
So-
He's just like, does Reveler know this?
upon taking a swig, you know
Okay.
it's not wine.
Okay.
It's unfermented wine.
Oh,
But Gail think it is. Oh my god, she thinks it.
he's gonna toss it back and just be like, "Oh yeah, that's some of the best wine I've ever had."
Oh, she's gonna pop it open, drink a little bit. She's like, "What?
It's very smooth wine.
What?
No
What
burn.
is this?"
Do you taste
Is-
the alcohol?
She'll
Gail, I'm
just
pretty sure
pop.
it's just I'm pretty sure it's just grape juice.
I think you're right. She's gonna pop the top on it and put it back in Galder's pack and just pretend that that didn't happen. And then she'll just return to her position and become quiet. Revlor. After about 15 minutes, she says, "Did you have any dreams?"
I don't dream much for him anymore. Or I don't dream much anymore these days.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
I
when
didn't.
do. You didn't either.
Nah.
But whenever I do, it's usually dreams of home.
Yeah. What was home good for you?
Oh, home was the best for me.
Ah. That's good.
Luckily, it seems that the nightmares have calmed down.
Nightmares, may I ask of what?
Of, well, that same home burning to the ground.
Really? How so? What happened? Who did that? Did you find them?
Yep. The man I used to call my uncle, actually.
Oh, I think I've heard of him once in passing. He, what's his name again? Remind me.
Cuddle.
Oh, yes.
I, don't recognize it, which is good. Any name I recognize is one we should stay away from. But, he sounds like a pretty nasty guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're literally as far away from him as we possibly can be. Apparently, the Archmage Amelia had a little conversation with her, and according to her, he was last seen in Ingenben.
Huh. Really?
Yeah.
How long ago was that? You don't think he's moved?
I mean, he might have moved at this point. I'm not quite sure what his end goal is, but I do know he has some participation with the Covenant. Oh,
Would you kill him?
he's gonna pull out his flintlock. It's like, I got a special one saved right here for him.
Gail will just giggle. She thinks that's super funny. Okay. I feel the same way about the people who like ran my town and whatnot. But never a family member, so I can't really empathize with you on that.
Well, when men let money and power muddle their vision, they'd be willing to do anything to get it.
What about when it happens to me?
Well, I haven't seen you go as far as he has. I haven't seen you murder an entire village yet just for a little extra coin.
You aren't seeing half the shit I've done.
Well,
let's
let bygones be bygones then.
Yeah. We don't worry about that now, huh? We're working together. We're a team, you know?
Right.
Right.
I mean, we've all done things in our past.
Yeah.
Why let it define our futures?
What is this group? What's going on? I know that there's a coven and there's a lot of stuff and danger and big enemies. Is this it? Are we gonna die? Revler? After this?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll
if I
die at
wanna
the hand
do
of the
that.
Coven. Maybe we'll die of old age. Never know.
All right. I don't want to do that.
Well, we've had pretty good luck so far.
What was her name? Astra?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like she had very good luck.
Yeah, that one was hard. Losing Astra.
What was she like?
Caring.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she tried to see the best of everyone, including those of us who have done wrong in the past.
That'll get you killed. Yeah. You shouldn't do that. I don't think that's the right thing to do. Because Revlor, you know this better than anyone else. People only show their good side when they're good. They don't. There's no hidden good side. You either see it or you don't. You know. And then because people, when they get desperate, they act bad, and then they, you gotta fight to survive. It's normal. Poor girl. I can't imagine what that was like. She probably had no idea.
I guess it's a fair point.
You know it, just like I know it.
And with this conversation, you all can mark your character sheets as completed for a long rest as you all begin to wake up.
Woo!
And
Like Gale.
Find out what happens next after this mid-session break.
Okay.
So everybody will be back here momentarily. If you're just now joining us,
Dakota.
If you're just now joining us,
Have I some news for you? You can catch up on this thrilling journey from its very inception point. Yes, that is to say, all of it is up on YouTube, where you already are getting your content. You can start from episode 1. This is now episode 64, I believe. Is that
Yes.
right?
64.
and there you go. We've been going for almost 2 years now. Quite a lot of content. You can also find our first season all up on there as well. And alternatively, if you're more of the listening kind, you can find us wherever it is you get your podcasts. Just look for Prestige Encounters.
thank you so
And if you
much.
happen to be there, come find us live. We're just walking around on the streets, or in our houses, or failing that on Twitch
Or in your house.
Or in your walls.
The magic of the internet.
Multicasting.
But
at 8 p.m.
if you haven't not yet joined us, please join us at our Discord at lichsouls.com/discord. It will direct you back to the server link. Great time there. We just started picking up Lethal Company. We also played Dead by Daylight and a bunch of other games as well. And as starting in the new year, we will have the Nerdy Kitchen cooking streams back on Sundays as well. So that's really exciting. So don't want to miss out. Make sure to follow us if you haven't already, and we'll see you back and after our mid-session break. Until then. Are you a nerd? Do you play video games, watch anime, enjoy pop culture, or even take pictures of your food at your favorite restaurants? I do too, and I am all those things. And that is why I created Prestige Gaming with my best friend Kyle. In our Discord server, you can find people with those same interests and even find people to play some of your favorite games with. We play games like Dead by Daylight, Overwatch, Sea of Thieves.
Here, I can try to shoot the other guy's ship.
What is going on? Does anybody else see this ship doing a backflip? Fortnite. And more. I have made so many lifelong friends in the Prestige Gaming server, and I've met several of them in real life and taken trips with some of them, such as our trip to Seattle in 2023. And you can join the server too. Just go to pgc.gg/discord to join the server. I'll see you there, nerd.
Hey, do you like D&D? Are you struggling to stay awake? Let's not be with that. You can use this code to get a discount on Found Familiar coffee. Me? I'm drinking some of their regular Knoll espresso. But if decaf is more your speed, perhaps you might like their False Life. It's delicious, it's great coffee, it's all D&D themed. Its coffee's so good, you'll spend a spell slot on it. What more could you want?
mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord. There will come a poet whose weapon is his word. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, O Lord.
Has this ever happened to you? Are you a dungeon master looking to roll a natural 20 on your setting, but don't have the talent or time to run a combat and create thematic music for your session? Then it's time to introduce yourself to Midnight Syndicate. All of the music for Prestige Encounters has been provided by Midnight Syndicate, a talented musical production group creating gothic, horror, and fantasy music for your role-playing game that can be used at home. You can find them at www.midnightsyndicate.com, listen to them on Spotify, the YouTube, Alexa, or on the Apple Music.
Hi, this is Quentin, and I play Cormac McDwyer in Campaign 2 Prestige Encounters. Hey tabletop nerds, are you looking for a way to spice up your adventure and add a new level of immersion? Well, have I got the app for you, Arkenforge! Arkenforge Tabletop is the software you need to bring your game to the next level. Their Master's Toolkit software is your one-stop shop for all your TTRPG needs. Its features include the Map Builder, with a full lighting engine and full support for video maps. Immersive audio to bring an extra level of immersion to your game through music, ambient sounds, and sound effects, as well as campaign management and touchscreen table support. And the best part about it is, you get the Master's Toolkit plus an Essentials bundle of your choosing for just a one-time payment. None of those pesky subscription fees. And if you use our special code PRESTIGE at checkout, you get an extra $5 off. So head on over to arkenforge.com to level up your tabletop games today. And again, don't forget to use our special code PRESTIGE at checkout. Arkenforge. Craft your own world.
Hello, I'm Michael, and I'm an owner and developer of Prestige Gaming Community. As you know, we are a community of nerds that game and do activities together that's all centralized in our Discord. We are so thankful for the members in our community and have created a way to say thank you using what we call the Bone System.
Bones? Like the ones in my body?
No, not those bones. Bones are the names of the points that members accrue while being active in and supporting PGC. They can be earned by taking part in our sponsorships, being a Discord subscriber, watching our Twitch streams, and more. Your bones can be turned in for a variety of rewards such as ranks, items in our Minecraft server, or you can save up the bones for higher tiered rewards such as dice sets, letters from your favorite characters in our Dungeons & Dragons campaign, NPCs or players, or even things like a t-shirt or a Steam gift card. For more information, go to pgc.gg/discord and find your way to the Bone System channel for a complete cover of what it is to be in the Bone System. Thank you so much for watching the stream, and stay tuned for more adventure.
Shoo! Well, howdy, y'all. Prestige Pete Peterson here to tell y'all about the Prestige Encounters merch store. Now, look here. Y'all want quality items in your life to help promote your favorite D&D stream? Well, we got them here. At the Prestige Gaming Community Online Merch Store, we got t-shirts. We got hoodies.
We got mouse pads. We even got stickers. And so much more. So what are you waiting for? So come on over to our Redbubble store at merch.pgc.gg and pick you up some prestige merch today. Just tell them old Pete sent you. Unless it's the IRS asking, then this conversation never happened and I'm legally dead. Prestige merch!
Did you just yawn? Yes. Tell me, son, what have you been drinking to keep yourself hydrated and energized? Generic coffee brand? Fool! You should be drinking Rogue Energy. What's Rogue Energy? I'm glad you asked. Rogue Energy is an energy drink made by gamers for gamers. It is made to be the ultimate gaming energy drink. With 0 fillers, 0 added sugars, plenty of essential vitamins, and oh so low calories, you can be supremely energized and or hydrated without the monstrous macros of the competitors. Not to mention the wide array of delicious flavors that Rogue Energy and Hydration come in. That includes both the powder formula and canned energy drinks. And get this, Prestige Gaming Community knows that our viewers are hardworking and hard gaming individuals that need that energy throughout the day. So you can use code PRESTIGE at checkout for 10% off your order of Rogue Energy. And how do you feel, young gamer? I feel great. Rogue Energy has been a complete game changer, and my order also came with a convenient shaker. You've really shown me some useful info, Mr. Rogue, sir. Now that is indeed what I love to hear.
Hello, dear viewers, and I hope you're enjoying this mid-session break, and I hope that you're also enjoying the session so far. Did you know that we have a TikTok account that shares the same name as our Twitch channel? Go follow us right now, and here are some highlights of what you can find on our channel.
Hi friends! Today we're going to be talking about Astra and some of her lore that happened before the events of our campaign, Prestige Encounters. Astra was born into a tribe of furbolgs who reside in the Beastlands. She initially was very interested in animals and plants, as is typical of many druids, but she found herself much more interested in the sky, stars, and constellations, and she found herself on the path of the Circle of Stars. Her grandmother, named Juniper, was the tribe's oracle, as she was also part of the Circle of Stars, and therefore Astra went ahead and took under her wing to learn the ways of the Circle of the Stars. This event happened when she was 10 years old, and she was given the name Astra at that point. Before then, the tribe typically referred to children who were unnamed as Little One, Tiny One, or Middle One. In addition to being given her name on her birthday, she was also given a star map by Juniper, which allows her to be able to read the stars and use magic in a more effective way. In addition to being trained by Juniper, going on scouting and patrol missions, she spent a lot of time with her oldest brother, Aspen. Aspen and her remained close up through childhood. Although he was secretive about some of his activities, she found no issue in that and was glad to be spending time with her big brother. When Astra was 17, a plague broke out in the tribe. The plague caused petrification of anyone who was infected by the spores of this seemingly fungus. As Aspen and Astra watched their family turn to stone in front of their eyes, they were given the opportunity to go through the Great Guardian Tree and go to the material plane. Their goal in this was to find a way to help save their family and unpetrify them. They ended up in our campaign's Rosewood Forest, and there they met an individual named Zulkifli. Zulkifli was a bit of a wild card in and of himself, and so he matched perfectly with these humanoid wild people that had shown up to a plane that they didn't understand. He guided them through it and showed them hospitality, and in return, they offered for him to come and stay with them in the Beastlands when they found a solution to this plague. From there, the campaign begins, and we get to see this unfolding of friendship and hardship and trying to make do and create solutions.
You say that you know a lot about Dungeons and Dragons? Ish.
Yeah, 5th edition?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're here with another contestant. What's your name?
I'm Adam.
Adam. My name's Michael. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
All right, so the rules are you got to get 3 questions right,
All right.
get 1 wrong, and you're out. All right? Are you confident in your skill?
Yes. Is that kind of one of the questions?
It does not.
Oh, okay.
You know. All right, so your first question. What color dragon heads does Tiamat possess in the Forgotten Realms lore?
Green, blue, red, white, and black.
That is correct. Nice. What base ability score is used to determine your hit points?
Constitution.
That is correct. Last question. What class has the highest hit die?
Barbarian.
That is correct. Congratulations. You're our first winner today.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Jeremiah here is going to give you a couple choices of dice and a card that has all of our information on Discord and stuff on it. Congratulations. Those were my favorite out of the whole pack. Nicely done. All right, so we're here with a few more contestants new to the game of Dungeons & Dragons. We're going to go ahead and ask them the questions. You have to get 3 right in a row. Get 1 wrong, and you're out. All right? All right, so the first question. There are chromatic dragons in the game of Dragons. Dragons that have colors to them, okay?
Yeah.
Can you name 3 of the colors of dragons?
Bronze dragon,
Bronze, okay.
gold dragon,
Gold.
and green dragon.
All right, those 3 types of dragons.
I know.
I'm sure you do.
I read the names, but I don't read the information. I read the names.
Absolutely.
All
All right. Next question. All right, so there are different races in Dungeons & Dragons, as I'm sure you already know because you're experts, right? All right. So what Dungeons & Dragons race has infernal blood stemming from devils and resistance to fire damage?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Why can't I remember? It's tieflings. Yeah, tieflings. That's what I was thinking.
That is correct. Good job. Good job. All right. And the very last question. Name 1 of the primary ability scores used for spell casting.
I've never been a spellcaster. I don't know any of
So
this.
your ability scores are your strength. Those ones. What ones are your spell casting?
I think wisdom or intelligence. I think it's
You only got to name 1, so
pick
whatever.
one.
It's either wisdom or charisma. Let's say wisdom. Wisdom is
I think you should go with charisma.
Wisdom. Charisma, yeah.
Well, those are both correct. Congratulations, guys. My friends over here are going to get you some sets of dice. You get to choose. Congratulations. You can choose 1 set and, pick whatever you want. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It was fun. Have a good con. All right, so we're here with 3 more contestants for Dungeons & Dragons Trivia. The rules are get 3 right in a row. You all have to agree on the answer, and then you'll each get a set of dice upon winning. If you would get 1 wrong, and you're out. Okay? All right, so we're here with
Brennick, Gideon, Justin.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm Michael. Let's go ahead and get into it. What creature do you become when you bind your soul to a phylactery? All right. We all agree? We're good? Yeah. That is correct. All right. What creature is featured on the cover of the Monster Manual?
Beholder. Right? On the monster manual? Yes, Beholder.
Beholder? That is correct. The very last question. What realm in Forgotten Realms lore do demons come from?
The Abyss.
So, answer?
The Abyss.
The Abyss. That is correct. Nice job. That one's been tricking people out there. They've all been saying the 9 hells. That's devils, friends. All right. So you can go ahead and choose 1 set of dice each.
Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
And welcome
And
back,
welcome back,
everyone.
Oh,
Where we
it's
last
been a
left off, the
while.
party had woken up.
And we're all dead.
Yeah.
And you have all put your character sheets at a long rest.
And
Indeed.
updated our health, yes.
Indeed. What would you all like to do?
And how's the dwarf lady doing? The train maker, is she still unconscious? Or?
She is still unconscious.
I'm gonna check her pulse.
Okay.
Medicine check?
Nature check. I mean, it's like
Nature.
medicine check.
Okay. I was like, nature? Medicine check. 11.
11? I mean, it just seems like her body has gone through a lot of trauma and is just recovering.
Okay, so there is a pulse.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, she's alive at least. That's good.
Okay, we got our pulse check. Good. I think we need to follow the tracks to our destination. I mean, would it be faster for us to go back than we came? But we don't know if there's another way to get into the city, right?
You guys were told that you had about another day to your journey by train. You know that the rockfall is big enough for the train to not be able to proceed, but you might be able to squeeze past it if you tried, or you can go back to Garpudlo.
Well, I know that Casimir cleared, like, you said, a good
quarter of
portion
it.
the rockfall, but I'm assuming there's more.
No, not past that. Like, they laid the rocks to stop the train, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can either go back, which I assume it's about the same distance either way, right? So we should
You're about halfway.
We should keep going forward.
I agree.
Can we wake her? She'd be much easier if she was awake than.
Just shake her a little bit.
Yeah. Has anyone ever figured out why like some people can like heal fully overnight and other people can't?
It's almost not worth thinking about.
It's now like breaking my brain a little bit when I'm thinking about it.
It is something I have never thought about in my life, and I don't ever plan on thinking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna try shaking her awake just to see. She'll wake up.
Wake up.
Can brush put a little makeup.
Her eyes start when she jumps up. I'm sorry. How long was I out?
At least 9 hours.
Oh.
But how does your leg feel?
Better.
Better? That's good. How do you feel overall? Sore, I'm assuming, but...
Yes.
Okay.
Sore.
Do you think you can walk?
Try.
Okay.
She'll begin to stand up.
Ready to catch her if she stumbles.
She manages to stand.
Okay. Now, if you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
I appreciate it.
There is no other survivors, just us. So we must walk. The train is destroyed, all gone.
I'm sorry.
Do you know if there is if there is more train, another train, or any tunnels?
There's no other engines, but there might be some mines up ahead. In fact, there are some mines, as it's a central part of the mountain, and we might be able to get a hand-pumped cart there.
Maybe we can find help. Good. Okay. So we must walk. And I'll pass along our 4 glow sticks.
I mean, that's what they basically are.
Yeah.
Start spinning them.
I don't know why, but
Slow down,
I feel
Marie.
like
Latrell
I feel
and
like
White
dancing.
Chicks.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be dropping some kind of drugs right now.
I had this vial of acid.
Oh, I dropped it like it was hot.
Well, of course you would. Why wouldn't you? It was hot.
Just take
Mushroom.
psychic damage.
Okay.
And
So,
who's taking the
let's go.
lead?
I'll do it.
Wherever she's gonna be, I'll be right next to her.
I shall bring up the rear.
What do you need from me, DM?
I need a perception check.
Okay. 24.
24. Yeah, so at the moment there doesn't seem to be anything that you notice.
All right, right on. Okay.
Right. Let's try to make good time if we can. There are dangers up in these caverns still as well, so be wary.
Can I keep an eye out in a particular way?
So Kifley is keeping an eye out in the front. Did you want to take up the rear?
I said I was taking up the rear.
Yeah, I'll
then
take up the rear.
Revelord and Gale can both look at the back.
Well,
Cool.
yeah, because I just want to add benefit. I don't want to make the check.
A 15.
15.
Noted.
Hmm.
Okay. You guys begin your long journey down the tracks to Stone Lagar. Anything you would like to do on the way?
I think it would have went if we took the boat.
Then we must swim.
I mean, we were just at sea and Dragon Turtle, and we took this new train thing, and it exploded. There was that one time we went in an airship and we were okay with the refugees.
There was ghosts.
Well, that was that's different time for me. The time we left Summermorn in the airship, that one was okay.
I'm starting to think this whole travel thing's just not for us. Maybe we should just go back home, stay put, lock the door, call it a day.
It's far too late for that.
We are too committed to this bizarre adventure. We must continue on. Zul, have you checked to see if you're like cursed or maybe Revelor? I mean, because you've been here the longest and things just keep happening.
I shrug and I hold up this amulet of proof against detection. Maybe this is broken. Who knows?
Oh, I don't even use that anymore because so many people don't have it.
Ah, and you say I am Gus. Okay.
I am the longest running member in the party, aren't I?
I mean, so Kifley, like,
so long.
literally, we were using them and things kept finding us anyways. So, I mean,
maybe they're looking at you.
Well, I just stopped using it before this trip. Damn it.
I mean, think about that factually for a second. You said that even when all of you guys had one, who was in your party when all of you had one? They kept finding you.
Oh, Phineas Rex.
I know.
Was it Phineas?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, not everybody has one, and they've met the people that don't have one.
Yeah.
So if they are scrying on you or something like that,
yeah, it's
kind of doing it to ourselves at this point.
It's kind of at this point there aren't enough to go around.
I'm not letting you try to poke plot holes in my story. I'm just saying that it makes sense.
No, I know. But they were finding us before because we were predictable, because they know what we're looking for.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we are going towards the destination, and at the end of the day, I mean, the Maestro, last time we saw him, he did not try to engage us. He's afraid now because we have the power to kill him. They are trying to stop us from killing them.
Got the power of the voodoo.
You do.
You do.
I have a scene I want to play. If we walk for a couple of hours and we stop for a little bit, if a moment comes where we're taking a rest and eating a meal, that kind of thing.
Right.
I go over to Revelor, check on the cloak. Is he wearing it?
Yes. Revelor has the new cloak on. He has the other one folded up in his bag.
Yeah.
If you want it.
It's like Batman's cloak.
Yeah, he actually the activation.
It literally
word
is though.
literally-
Actually,
It's like the activation word is literally Batman to fly.
Yeah. Hey, good.
also, there's two methods of flying with that thing, but that's beside.
Oh.
Yeah, it's either I can just fly straight
lower.
up with the cloak, or I polymorph. Yeah, I know, crazy.
Pretty cool. So good. So I give you this cloak, but there is something I want, maybe from you, if it is okay.
Is it this? He pulls out the sword.
Huh? No. This is a very nice sword. But no. I look down at his items. Your gun. Can you teach me how to use this? How to
I don't see why not.
it, fix it.
It's not very hard.
Okay.
I can see what I can do.
Yeah, show me. Do some live fire weapon testing.
Yeah. So this town we're going to next, is there like it's a dwarven town, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming
You're literally
you know what?
in the
You know what?
dwarven
I'll say
country.
I'll do this in character. I'm gonna ask the trained woman. So is there any well-known like blacksmiths in this town we're headed to, or?
Oh, my sweet summer child.
Damn it.
I thought the whole reason why you were coming here was because of the smithing skill of the city.
Okay, listen. I didn't know if this specifically was the city we had to come to for it or not. I'm sorry.
Why would you go to another city? Are you on vacation?
I used to live in a fucking forest, okay? Leave me alone.
Listen, his family was.
And spiders.
Listen. It's a very touchy subject. His family was murdered mysteriously by some people.
God.
Oh, there's no mysteriously to it.
I think what my friends mean to say is that we wonder who the best blacksmith is. Who is the best one we should go to? I know there's plenty of talented people, but we didn't mean anything that you just heard. Please ignore everything that just happened.
His family was murdered. That's
Oh God, Casimir, just shut up, Casimir.
I still hear their screams.
Casimir.
I held on the wheels of the grave.
Do I have disadvantage now? Cause he.
There are several
God damn it.
dwarven clans that you would be able to look at their works. Of course, there's mine, the Stonebreakers. The Enodocrates. Which they're actually transporting some goods that on the train that I assume were
Where?
lost.
Yes.
There's just others as well.
Okay.
Did you know there's fire giants in the base of the caverns here?
Yeah, it's Zool. Zulkifli,
There
help
are
me.
remnants of fire giants that live further down below in the less settled areas of the mountains. Those who are more isolationists from the others.
Wait. Remnants of
Do
fire
they
giants.
attack you?
Hold on.
No, they're more focused on their crafts.
There's remnants. Does that mean they were here before?
These lands are rich in ore, and long ago there were fights over who could claim ownership of the resources of these mountains.
Okay. So no, that's the whole reason that there are giants here now.
Fire
that are
giants
attacking.
specifically are those with the mastery of the smithing skill, as they like to power their forges with volcanic vents and the like.
Okay.
The issues that we've been having are with the frost giants.
Okay.
From the Rene's Mountains.
So I never heard which type of giants were doing what. I just heard giants. So.
There are also undead giants in some places too, which is.
Oh yeah, that oof.
Yes,
that was
that
rough.
is an issue we've been running into as the fallen giants that we have vanquished at the gates disappear into a snowstorm and come back as undead entities.
Do you have anyone who's had thoughts on what was causing that, or has anyone investigated?
I haven't been in the capital in a month or so, but they might have gained some information while I've been gone. Last I heard, we sent out scouts, but they did not return.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, we had been journeying as far north as you can imagine, and we definitely came across some unusual circumstances.
The entryway from the mainland of Stonelgar has the Blothgren Pass, and that's where we've been holding them off. It's been disrupting a lot of trade.
I can imagine.
That is the only way into the mountains outside the port of Garpudlo.
Yeah.
There should be another way in.
Well, and what we're going to do is to take some time. We might consider potentially looking into stopping that.
Yes.
If you think you're capable of it.
Well, we've killed a couple pretty important things. Primordials and... Well, I mean, only things that are threatening us. We got attacked by some weird lightning snake thing when we were flying one time.
Huh?
Wait, what? You
It's
did
like it was fine.
what? Okay.
And some like giant mechanical ancient weapon from the battle between gods and.
I do remember that.
That was.
Of course.
I was there.
How could I have thought any differently? My mistake. What?
I believe you were there for
tell
that
me
too, Gail.
Story later. Someone
Was she
has
there
to.
for that? I mean, I'm having trouble.
No.
was that?
Gail was not there for that battle. That was Astra.
Yeah.
So Gail doesn't know what you're.
Oh, yeah, that was like right before.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's like, "What in the world?"
Wait, no. If Astra was there, that means Galder wasn't there.
No, correct. Yeah.
Calder wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
But we did do a full recap for us.
Yeah. Okay.
We did do this.
The Cole's notes.
But Gail really doesn't understand the size of that creature.
With the right information, hopefully, I mean, unless we're moving on to our next destination quickly, it might be worth figuring out the root of that. I mean, undead giants do seem to be a much more than existential threat.
The main issue with the giants is not that we can't hold them off, it's that people cannot get in. We grow what we can using the mirrors to illuminate our crops and underground waterways for irrigation, but ultimately There's only so much we can do to support our people, as our manufactured goods pay for the food that people rely on to sustain themselves.
So you're under siege. I mean,
Essentially.
the waters are dangerous as well. I mean, we were sunk on our way here by a dragon turtle, so. Seems sustained. Yeah. Plus the demons that attacked the train. I mean,
You guys continue to walk for the remainder of the day, and you come to a gate where the wall has no longer been carved out of. This tunnel is no longer made, but the tracks lead through it. And it's this massive iron gate. Upon entering it, Jella looks up, and there's a dwarf that comes out onto this carved out like tower almost, where there's this door on the other side of the gate. Who goes there? He yells down. It is I, Dwadella, of the Stonebreaker clan. Allow us passage. Where's your train, Dwadella?
Gone. Broken.
As my protector and travel companion stated, we were attacked by fiendish creatures, and it was destroyed in the... You said there was an explosion.
There was a big explosion.
yeah, the demon exploded when it died. I died and came back. But
Open the gate so we can access the central mine. Very well. He goes back. He's like kind of shuffling. He's a very, very old dwarf. And moments later, with like the most high, like one of the worst screeching sounds, as these hinges don't seem like they, just because their sheer size, just squeal as the gates open inwards towards the central. And what you guys see is a very elaborate system that's been set up. This is larger than Garplulo itself, this massive mining operation. There is this massive cylindrical shape that goes down with a series of lifts and pulleys and tunnels that go in for all these different access points where you guys can guess lead down into further into these mountains. You don't know how deep this mine could possibly go. There is a central turn station where the train can go in and take one of 4 paths that lead to the 4 dwarven cities. I don't know, guys, don't know if you've ever seen those on train yards. That she set up, that is set onto this like gear system, largest gears that you've seen. Some of these gears are larger than ships themselves, and just all these lifts and everything where these carts can be wheeled onto the train tracks as well, to allow the transportation of mines without the train itself. You can pick your jaws up off the floor now.
it's remarkable. I mean, we've seen a great deal, but it's always amazing when you find something of such majesty.
When I was in Frostron, I've heard of this, but I've never been here.
I mean,
What you see before you is the great mine of Kargren.
Mm.
There are other mines throughout the mountains, but this is the largest. It is, she points up to the top where there's just this massive crystal-like chandelier. It's just a solid crystal that's grown, that's glowing, but it's kind of being used as a chandelier at the top that's just illuminating this whole space. That is the peak of the tallest mountain in our area, and we have hollowed it out completely. And she points to a series of iron reinforcements and bars, and that supports everything.
Into Tielnor, which is its own wonder, but this is wonder by your own hands, not gifted by celestial magics.
We dwarves know where the stone would grow weak before we mine it, so the integrity is definitely there.
Will you like us to leave you here? Presume. Or
I'm
will
coming
you
with
continue?
you.
Excellent. I just
What?
didn't want to presume.
And you see this is the surrounding, like outside of the cylinder that goes down into the mines, is kind of like a shanty town almost, but it's mostly just like offices of operation, that sort of thing, that have been carved into the walls itself. Nothing here is wooden. It is all carved from the mountain in one solid piece. There are all kinds of carts being pushed back and forth that are like full of raw ore. There's some gemstones there. The gemstones are found much deeper into the mines. We are the second largest, or maybe third, on the continent. Ashtilmut has larger gem mines than we do in their surrounding mountains. Ignibin, since it's more volcanic, finds more high-pressured environments allow for the formation of gemstones as well.
That makes sense.
But where we find here is mostly ore.
You have some rare ores, I assume. Mithril and the like.
Quite rare. This, not far from here, is a place known as the Mother's Cradle. It is a section of the mountains that's highly dangerous, but it is said that that is where the flame of creation struck Zolna first, creating sort of this burst of magical energy deep within the earth that created the metals that allow us to forge some of our greatest artifacts.
Well, just don't dig too greedily or too deep.
Been wondering who was going to say that first.
Because you never know. There are vast amounts of creatures that live everywhere on this continent, even underground, so...
We've spited gods. Surely we could kill them.
Well, I'm not saying us, I'm saying the dwarves that are just trying to mine.
Should we help? Ooh. Actually. She's just gonna look at this dwarven leader and then look back at her friends and be like, best of luck to that.
What are you talking about?
The mines have yet to break into the darker reaches of the core, so we're being safe. I promise you that.
That's good.
Yeah.
We don't want any unnecessary breaches.
Yeah.
Anyway,
may I ask a question? How often do demons attack the trains? Is that
I've
often?
never had a demon attack the trains until yesterday.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a roper or what we call a cloaker, and rust monsters are particularly annoying. As the train is mostly iron.
Yeah, we've had some experience with something not dissimilar to a rust monster, but it was like a gray slime that dissolved.
We have had slimes here and there.
Yeah.
But never demons and nothing of that caliber.
Gail is just gonna turn to her group. She's gonna avoid who she should be talking to. Do you guys think it's our fault?
Yes.
With all the
most definitely.
Oh gosh.
No.
Sorry.
Honestly, honestly,
Triple,
everything is more dangerous than it needs to be. Everything is in chaos. Every kingdom is under attack, and it's only inevitable that these kingdoms would also be attacked. What's happening with the giants is likely also the machinations of this coven.
That's been I've heard about the giants situation for years, though. That's been ongoing. That must have been, I don't know.
Let's just say we're not the first to be tasked with trying to fix this.
Oh. Okay.
And the other group kind of died.
We'll talk about that later.
I mean, I think Zul, you were talking more about that, seeing the keepers die.
Is that what they were called?
Yeah.
Keepers.
Yeah.
Almost feels like ancient history at this point.
This is how we meet Revelar, Cormac, and how we started.
So
demons, yeah, Makhluk Jahannam, they came out of the ground and attacked.
So as we're trying to end everything, have been playing the long game. We are just in the end moves of the game. Time is running out. What's her look as we're saying this? Like flabbergasted?
Yeah, she's just
unfazed.
listening to us.
Oh, Gail?
talk.
Okay.
Oh,
But,
good.
Zardella is unfazed by all this. I remember the keepers when they were young. Some 15 years ago.
Yeah. They were, from what I'd heard of them, great heroes, and they were killed by the same group, I believe, that is trying to ruin everything for their goal. I mean, it's how this game is being played now. The game is the world, and their goal is changing everything for the worse.
I can tell you, in the 427 years I've been alive, there will always be some entity trying to destroy the world. In the 10,000 something years we have existed as everything, sometimes the heroes win, sometimes they fail, and civilization has to start over.
I'd prefer we not fail.
I would prefer so too.
And that's why we're doing what we're doing. It's why we're here. And why we need these weapons. And why some of us are here to do some good on the way before we meet our end.
I do have a workshop. We're almost there. You're about halfway around this massive cylindrical shape.
Still super cool.
You eventually get to the workshop, where you notice there's a small track switch that leads into it. This massive engine house. But she goes over to this cloth that's covering something and she tears it off, and you notice it's a very small minecart sized engine. This was my prototype. We should be able to use it to get the rest of the way. It's gonna take us another day, but I can get it to work. It'll just take me the night to do it.
Does it need fire magic to power it while we're working, or?
It uses coal.
Oh, okay. That's that like weird black rock that people use to cook sometimes, right? And heat their homes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I used to get it every solstice for some reason when I was a child. It would just be in the little sock that I hung on my own. He looks confused. Giving himself coal.
Some would consider that a gift when homes are at their coldest in the season.
A great way to look at it, actually. I never thought about it like that.
Anyway, There are plenty of beds inside the main house. They may not be to your size, but there's also an assortment of cheeses and salted meats in the dry storage.
What are we
Are we,
what are we looking like in the drink department?
Be kind to it.
Is there a place that
Ah.
Revlor can go and buy some whiskey? His flask
Yes,
is empty,
please.
I think.
There's not a lot of things like that in this area, as this is a place where miners come to work in shifts. They go some 16 hours down,
Yeah.
and then
drink on
they
this.
come and sleep, and the next shift comes over and takes in, and they go home for 3 days, and then they'll come back for another 16.
I presume you don't want to be tipsy while you do this kind of work.
No.
Why not? I mean, it's hard work.
Wow.
You know?
How do they go home? Is there another train?
It was the train at one point. Before then, it was carts. They're not as fast as a train, but they do get them home and quite efficient. Now that was an interesting invention. It does use a bit of giant magic that we were able to obtain during the battles of centuries ago.
Interesting. Well, it's been a long
So-
day. I guess we'll grab some food and we'll be kind with what we take. And I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look around. DM, could you tell me if the tunnels are mostly dwarven sized, or do any of them look much bigger? For instance, giant sized.
Go ahead and make a history check.
$13.
13. Easy enough. I mean, telling the size of tunnels. The tunnels, a lot of them are just tall enough for an average human to step through comfortably. There are some aspects of this area that have much larger tunnels that some 15-foot tall creature could step through with ease.
Any old technologies, old carts, old things that might point to what the dwarf mentioned about something taken from the giants?
There are a number of carts nearby. They are covered up, so whatever like condensation coalesces in the cave and drips down does not rust them. And as you go and examine, there are runes inscribed into this like central mechanism on the cart.
I touch one of the runes, and I use my grim psychometry on it, hoping for a vision of days long past when they liberated these things from the giants.
I love that feature.
Make a history check.
It's so cool.
Okay. 18.
18. You get a flash of these giant figures sweeping axes, just taking out ranks of these dwarves. But then you notice that there's another race here in the mix. There's these like gray-skinned gnomes with these massive harpoons that just shoot through these giants' chests and pull them down as the dwarves begin to take them over. And it's just this very bloody battle that overtook this. And then the remaining giants that were left, that weren't, hidden away, were imprisoned and made these carts.
What kind of giants were they?
Fire.
DM, what do they look like? Fiery giants? Okay. I back away. I look down at this thing, knowing that it came from slave labor. Sad look crosses his face. They took all of these from the giants.
Really?
Yeah. It's a big fight here. Long time ago. Killed many and took also many, put them inside prison. Forced them to make this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Huh.
I wonder if there was a time where they all collaborated and worked together.
Maybe I did not see.
Only such a piece could exist.
So
Gods be willing.
what do we do? Do we do anything about them?
We have
Or-
our mission. We must go to the Kagren people.
Can we go
Watch out.
after this? After
After
we
this.
have our weapon made, can we even leave if
Yeah.
the giants are causing a ruckus?
It's going to take time to have the weapon forged.
This is correct. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes for the weapon. Perhaps we could do something.
Well, I mean, I suppose the best result would be to end the conflict.
How? How
Well,
do you want to do that?
That would depend on how reasonable or stabby the people we deal with would be. You know.
I have an unrelated question.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
Do we know of anyone that's friendly to us, as old as the Creation Wars?
The dragon. Out of character.
Friendly
Gail
to
doesn't
us.
know this. Isn't the dragon friendly?
No,
Not
we
the one
did-
we stole. Not the one we stole from.
Oh, I don't.
I mean, an entity as old as the Creation Wars. Are you talking about like, a horrible gray dragon that we freed from its imprisonment? That
Or a god, or
Not a god.
no.
Well, technically, she was the daughter of a god.
But she's not fully a god. But
Yeah.
I'm reaching for answers. I'm
Yeah.
just looking.
I get something that is not a god nor a demon or a devil of some sort.
Are we moving back in character for this, or are we still out of character?
I didn't know we were going out of character. I thought
Oh.
Chloe just went out of character just to say that.
I did. Yeah. No. This is
Casimir
all out
was
of
in
character.
character, so that's what I
Okay.
Brainstorming. We can go back in.
I mean,
Just
the problem is if something was as old as the Creation War, we may not have always figured it out. I mean, some of the rulers of the kingdoms are ancient, but they're not the beginning of time. I mean,
I almost want to say, I don't know. I feel like there's some creature that has to do with time. I don't know. That's my assumption. Because
Wait.
what else would it be? What else would live that long?
I mean, we were in the underworld. We could have, we could potentially go back there and ask some questions of creatures that
But we
have been in
we
there since
haven't
the
been
beginning
to
of
the
Creatures to do with
astral
time.
plane. We need to still go to the astral plane.
Miskers.
And what?
The Modron.
The Modron, the one who is seeking the
rifts.
The rifts. I mean, but would he know? Or
I don't know if Miskers would know, but those are beings that aren't necessarily gods.
So, what's your thought process here? Because I'm trying to figure this out. This is an interesting query.
I need to learn about the end of the Creation War.
Okay.
Can you ask your god?
I was tasked to do this by my god.
Oh. I mean, if we go to the Fey realm, we know where there's a thing where you could sacrifice something to get some information. That was, the price would be high, but if you're looking for information, the only reason
Or
we
you
know
could-
about
The specifics of these weapons is because of the sacrifice we made there.
The weir fell, by the way.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
weir fell,
You,
yeah.
Galdur, if you find something, something I can touch, maybe I can help you.
I don't know if I have anything that old.
Yeah. I mean, we freed Zaeltor, but she's technically the daughter of a god.
How old do we think Drosgarin is? Because we have his horn.
Well, he's the counterpart of the god of winter, right?
Bizdal.
So
Too much. I can see from the thing that I am touching.
I mean, we have
mostly I see the bad things.
Bad things.
Do you want to do your thing and look at the horn of this horrible entity?
No.
Fair enough. Okay. Just some food for thought. I will say, God, I don't know how much I should trust this either, though.
Was the singing sword used in the War of Creation that we're aware of? In that war? The Casimir's sword? Like, was that old, like, from the...
Are you talking about the cursed one? Or the
sword that
singing
sings?
Well, technically he can access both. I just have to summon and be recursed by the other sword.
So why don't you ask it? It is sentient.
It is sentient.
He pulls out his sword. Hello, friend.
Yeah!
That is always magnificent. So you guys can't hear this. What questions do you need to have asked Golder? Because I can ask them for you.
Well, first, how was the sword there for the Creation Wars?
Were you in use during the Creation Wars?
Nah, man.
Oh. Were you in existence during the Creation Wars?
Why don't you listen to this rift? Yeah.
So you were in existence during the Creation Wars. That's interesting.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right. Well.
Yeah. So you don't know anything about the end of it. Sorry. I really should have a conversation with my sentient sword more often, but it's a little awkward because I'd look crazy because I'm talking to a voice that only I can hear.
It's fine because I can just do this. I'm just gonna telepathically say a bunch of random shit in Casimir's head real quick. Just,
I'm gonna put that ring back on if you keep that up. How are you doing, sword?
Just I'm living my best life. Just getting ready for my next performance.
Will be soon. Hopefully you'll be used for your grand, glorious purpose soon too.
We shall see.
Singing sword versus a maestro.
Well, like I was saying, it's just food for thought.
Yeah, she's I suppose divine intervention, that thing you do where you pray to your god, doesn't help. That's cheating. I suppose if your god doesn't know.
I don't know if he knows or not, but we can't trust the gods anymore.
What do you mean?
Which, as I was saying, I don't know how much I should trust this, but last night I had a dream.
Okay.
And two maces appeared before me. And said that we cannot trust the gods and we cannot trust the demons.
Why?
And
what are they doing?
I wasn't given a reason.
Tumis is a god?
That's exactly my quandary here. This is... I don't know how much I should trust this, but it's from Tumis. trusted him most of my life.
Maybe we will find out. For now,
But
we must rest for tomorrow.
I need to learn about the end of the creation war. I don't know for what purpose. But
Well,
maybe we'll find something.
maybe we will. But I mean, I don't think it's going to be something we'll be able to just be given the answer to so easily. But is
No.
I'll go
Tumis
over
not
there.
at risk? I mean, his heart is being actively being, attacked. Is he just afraid?
I don't know.
Or is he just angry that he's... Because he's saying, we see manifestations of all the other gods, but I've never seen a manifestation of Dumas.
I wish I had more answers.
And I will say, Galder, upon Casimir saying that, you realize that you've never seen a manifestation of Tumes either.
Yeah, it was just the shifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the moment of like the gears clicked in my head at a character. I'm like, oh my god.
Now that you mention it, I've never seen Tumes manifest either. It's been more of just a shifting outline. Something should be there, but it's not.
Are we sure Tumes is what he appears? What we think?
That's not a question I'm ready to even think about.
I mean, is Zedagora seeking to destroy the heart of what's in there or free it?
Oh, fuck.
Because she is seeking...
You can't do this to me right now. Hold on.
She is seeking to release something horrible that's trapped, and all of her energy is focused on the Tower of Allura. So much force. What if Tumes is the primal?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
What if? I mean, what do we?
Oh,
What are we-
I really don't want to think about this, but I'm thinking about it. Oh.
And
Uh-oh.
you were guided here by Tumes, right? By visions?
I was guided to you by Tumes, but I was told the ones that set us on this path should not be trusted. Set us on this path, not me.
The ones who set us on this path are not the gods, but the gods have helped. And I'm not suggesting we can trust anyone really. And there's part of me that would like to say that nothing can be trusted, but the gods have given us assistance and forgiveness where we didn't deserve it.
I was specifically told to not trust the gods right now.
Well, I mean, the king of Sielnor was corrupted, so...
And with Sielnor himself dead, there could be things happening beyond our knowledge, fights for power.
Or your god is the threat.
Or my god is the threat. I feel wrong to say.
Can you still do your magic? Just check. Sorry, I don't want me to give you this like.
I'm just gonna
do like a cantrip.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame on Casimir. Casimir, make a dex save.
Yeah. By the way, I was just like, oh my god, I just gave our cleric a crisis of faith. 17.
17, you fail.
Yeah.
You take 18 radiant damage.
Jesus Christ.
It still works.
Did it work?
It still works, Michael? Okay. Okay, yeah, it still works.
Hey, do you not have like non-offensive magic you can use next time? Or you could
You have severely filled my head with doubt. I feel like you deserve that slightly.
Did I?
A little bit, I think. Stop making me think right now.
Why is that my fault?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
At this point, Dodala's gonna enter in. The repairs took less time than I thought they would.
Kesher coughs some blood.
We're just like a little singed, a little still glowing.
Lover squirrel.
Yeah.
Let the scales fall where they may.
Anyway, she's gonna sit down at the table and grab a platter and like load up her plate with some meat and cheese. She's still a dwarf after all.
Why do you say it like that?
Is her beard okay after the fire?
What do you mean by
That's
that?
very burnt.
Meat and cheese.
They love meat and cheese. They love these hearty meals.
Yeah.
Somebody should cast him
They
ending
would
on her beard.
thrive
I
at
didn't know.
Outback Steakhouse.
I didn't know they were pirates now. Me Hardee's.
Well, you go stand in the corner.
Okay.
Nah, that's not. He didn't commit. Last time I was told to stand in the
Anyway.
corner, I stood right in the corner.
Anyway,
The corner's all the way over there.
um,
You can't see me.
So how are you all settling in?
I can't get to that one.
The best we can.
Yeah.
You're hungry.
Yeah, we've been discussing instead of settling in like a bunch of idiots.
Sit
Oh,
down,
no,
have
I am
something to
settled.
drink. Have something to eat.
Yes,
Is
to both, please.
is there meat?
Just meat and cheese.
Salted meats.
Gail's gonna run down there.
Do you have any,
Salted
do
pork.
you have any? Do you have any like mushrooms for our friend who's being very quiet tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Would that technically
unfortunately,
be
I
cannibalism?
Fair enough.
Am I successful in finding my meat and cheese?
Yeah, so I said right before you asked that, I said she pulled a giant plate of meat and cheese towards her and grabbed a bunch off of it.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't want what she got me. I want the stores. I want
Yeah,
the
there's all
wheels.
kinds of meat and cheeses.
I want. I'll
Keep
find
this
it
up,
later.
you're gonna be meeting Jesus.
Well, one day I will find it. I'll find that wheel of cheese and I'll steal it and I'll take it with me. But for now, I suppose I will.
There's a whole charcuterie, and you can see everything but the figs and dried apricots.
Well, the figs.
What peasant?
My friend
I've never
sounds
had a fig.
sophisticated.
Casimir's just like picking at the dried apricots.
No one ever eats the dried apricots.
I love them.
Yeah, I was I love them.
Yeah,
Bro,
these dried apricots,
dried
they go on my
apricots.
plate.
Oh,
Ah,
Yeah.
chef's kiss. They're so
No,
good.
dried pineapple.
I will make myself sick of a bag of those.
Just like the sweet with like the savory and the like umami of the cheese. Like, oh,
The umami.
I love trail
Yeah,
mix.
that's a flavor. Did you know that?
it is. Yes, that's
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
like
there
umami.
is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Have you ever met the god of the forge by any chance? Never shown himself?
There has been a time when he has, not in name, but later we realized that he was walking among us. He does pay visit every century or so.
Ah, it's always nice when the gods show up. Has the disappearance of the sun impacted your people much?
Not as much as you might imagine.
I suppose. I mean, do your people know what happened? Speculate, or
Word reached us what happened when Sealnor fell. I will say that it has been mentioned that Alnor has not appeared to you guys since, because he took over and focused his full divine power on just
Keep
maybe-
the sun sunny.
Yeah.
I just wonder because we were having a discussion of how some gods show themselves and some don't.
An interesting quandary.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Let's say.
Tell me, do you, by any chance, know of anything, of any being that is as old as the Creation Wars? That's a being that isn't divine or demonic in nature.
She thinks for a long moment.
You've been around a lot longer than I, so.
Very little is written about anything older than gods or demons. Of course, you have the beings of order, but those are very little is known about them other than they are what keeps the natural order going.
Yes.
It's a start. Thank you.
So, we had a friend, Nazmir Kortzai, whose goal was, I believe, to connect himself closer to those of order. He was part of his goal.
And find his wife.
We lost sight of him in the underworld. It's terrifying when we just say these things with, passing ease.
It seems like you all have been through a lot.
We've been so many places.
Putting it lightly.
Yeah. I mean, the Fey realm, I danced until I almost passed out. The Fey offered my memories up to an ancient creature for prophecies and power and lessons. Freed an ancient dragon from a prison in a mountain. They've done so much before I even joined them.
Galder's gonna stand up from the table. I have a lot to think about. Ma'am, where did you say the beds were? I'm gonna go lie down.
She'll gesture to direct you in the direction of beds.
So, question. Are there enough beds that we can push multiple beds together to make like one
the
normal
beds
bed if you
aren't,
lay
like,
sideways?
constructed. They're more so
they're stone.
They're carved into the walls. They're like
Yeah.
cubbies almost.
Just flat stone, like Klingon beds.
I've never seen Star Trek. I'm sorry.
I'm going to retire for the night. Thank you for your hospitality.
Older.
As
Be mindful of anything in your dreams. Do not trust that it is the entity you think it is. Skepticism.
Keep that in mind.
Listen for inconsistencies because we know our enemy is deceptive.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Casimir. Yeah, I'm sorry for harming you. I'm gonna cast a...
Save your spells. It's fine. Save them for when we're in need. I can rest this off.
All right. Good night, everyone.
good night.
And Galder's gonna go off to find a bed, or to wherever she gestured to.
Yep.
About 7 seconds after he leaves, Gail is gonna get up and excuse herself to the bathroom. And then she's gonna follow him up the stairs.
Are you trying to
And
do
to
so
listen-
stealthily?
Yes, I want to be quiet.
You just turn invisible.
Roll for
I see your
stealth.
head's on.
Yeah, what? That gives me advantage. I
Yep,
need
you're
it.
invisible.
27.
27. All right. Galder does not notice you.
Yeah.
Nor does anybody else.
It's far above my passive perception.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
No, what is
Mhm.
Gail doing?
I'm just watching Galder. I'll try to slip into his room, like while he goes in there, and I'll just sit there and watch him.
And Galder, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna go. So the rooms, like the beds, are just in individual rooms, right?
So not.
Or
so
is it?
the beds that like the guests are, or there's multiple in a room.
Okay.
You can guess that you'll be sharing space with other people.
Okay. I'm gonna try to find a room that I can reasonably be alone in.
Okay.
Like without a risk of anyone wandering in.
Bad news.
That I mean, yeah, but
Find
Galder
this
thought
kind of, like,
process.
storage area in the upper area
Yeah.
where like cleaning supplies, that sort of thing is kept.
Okay. I'm gonna step into that. And I'm gonna kneel down, set my holy symbol down in front of me, lay out a whole prayer setup.
Mm-hmm.
Someone drank my grape juice. Weird. And just light up a couple candles and just sit there and think. Think about what Casimir said about maybe Tumes not being what he seems, and maybe Tumes isn't the one that should be trusted. But I've given my life to Tumes. This can't be. I can't be the reason the Seekers fail. I can't be. This doubt.
Do I say something? Hmm. You're not a failure. You're not a failure. You just hear like a whisper in your ear.
Failure, hello, who's there? Just gonna reach out real quick.
Make an unarmed strike roll, please. With
Unarmed
disadvantage.
strike. Alright. Unarmed strike. With disadvantage, that is a 13 to hit.
It misses.
Misses.
You just don't come in contact with anything. Just hit air.
Hello? I'm Galder's gonna like look up. Who's there? Hello?
She's just sitting in the corner, like crouched, just watching him. Sitting under her hood.
Like gaslighting him right now.
Yeah, this is fucked up. This is so fucked up.
I love it.
Messed up.
I love it too. This is great, but it's so fucked up. Wait a minute. Gail, was that you? Was that your voice?
No.
Take off the hood.
Are you okay? she'll like unsheath herself in the corner. She's like all curled up.
Are you okay? Why are you so hunched over in the corner?
I wanted to know what you were doing.
Thinking, and I wanted to be alone for this, but
Are you
Yes.
okay? What's wrong?
the seed of doubt has been planted, and it's not a seed that can be easily removed.
The doubt of your ability or
Not my ability.
your fate? What?
I'm
What do you
fully.
doubt so much?
If Tumace, the one I've devoted my life to, is really Tumace.
Well,
Have I just been blindly
I
following
think that was a mistake. Yeah. What? You have done so much for the group. You revive people again and again. You heal people. You heal broken bones. You provide moral support. The group loves you. They adore you, right? That's you.
I understand that. This
That has
isn't about
nothing
me.
to do with who you follow.
This is something much bigger than me.
I know.
This
But you're a lot bigger than it. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I know you've dedicated your life towards it, but like, you do the work. You have all the power. I couldn't probably understand. I've never dedicated myself to anything like that, except stealing. But
Well,
I'm sorry.
it's nothing for you to apologize for. It's just something I need to think about. And do I want to continue to blindly trust something that I've never even seen? The bigger part of me says yes, but there's just that small seed that's saying no. What am I doing? If this isn't really Tumace, or if it is Tumace, but Tumace is the primal, or it's something even worse, I could be the reason that the Seekers fail. And I don't want that. Because I was sent here by presumably Tumace, but what if it wasn't Tumace at all? What if it was someone trying to break the group apart?
Gail is just gonna be quiet for a few
I know
moments.
this is the most you've ever heard me talk at once, but there's a lot of thoughts and they need to come out.
I followed you and I was eavesdropping, so I kind of signed up for it, huh?
Yes.
But I'll leave you to your thoughts because I believe you need to handle this alone, but I think you should foster that seed of doubt. I don't believe you should blindly follow anything. You should believe in yourself, in your power, and what you do for others.
Thing is, if I
Or
lose my
yourself.
faith, I lose the power.
You can get it back, can't you? You gotta learn life. You don't need some fucking egotistical, larger than life being to sprinkle some destiny on you. You're better than that. That's just what I think. I've never believed in anyone, so
I mean, I guess I could always just delve further into studies and just be a wizard, but
you could build. I think you'd be good at maybe building something. I don't know. Whatever your interest. Again, it's not my business, and I shouldn't have been here in the first place. But
it's okay.
I'm here for you. I don't want you to suffer.
I don't want any of you to suffer. And
We don't, because of you.
I understand that, but I'm just worried. As I've said, I'm worried that this being that I've put my trust into is going to cause harm. to you guys now, and I... Fuck!
She's gonna punch him in the shoulder. Stop. We'll kill it. It's fine. It's no big deal. Just be careful. Just think on it. Just, you know.
I'm thinking on it.
All right. Well.
I'm gonna come back downstairs with you.
Really?
Yes, I'll
Are
clean
you
up.
sure?
Yeah,
I can help you if you'd like.
that would be nice. Thank you.
She'll help kind of clean up this little ritualistic center he's made.
And do you know who drank my grape juice? Because I haven't opened. It wasn't opened yet.
So would you be mad if I told you that someone stole the grape juice at one point?
Did you take some of the grape juice?
How angry?
Did you take some of the grape juice? It's a yes or no question.
Yeah.
Okay. I would prefer it if you
It was
didn't,
pretty
because
good.
I was trying to ferment it into wine, but
Oh, well, I thought that's why. Okay, I thought it was wine. Revlor and I, we on our.
How far along was it? I don't even know. Oh no, still very much grape juice. I only did this like a month ago. What am I talking
Did you even put yeast in there? Do you even know how to make wine?
You're supposed to put yeast in it?
I think.
I thought you just mashed up grapes and let them sit.
Not even.
Oh.
All right, well,
I have no.
beats me.
I have no idea.
All right, well,
Neither of us know how to make wine.
I thought I knew. My eyes have been opened. All right.
What kind of grapes?
So what? I'm curious to know what the rest of the group sees when these two individuals come down the stairs.
We're having a competition to see
Oh
who can
yeah,
eat the
yeah.
most cheese.
Yeah, you guys, Galder
Do you
was
even notice
definitely
us?
crying
Oh
a little
God,
bit during that.
let me in.
Like,
Yeah, of course. I know that.
Does he have like crystal tears?
yeah, they're just little drops of amethyst. And his eyes are a little bit puffy, as you guys.
How messed up would it be if
Shut up.
Gale just started trying to collect his
Bottling
tears?
it. That's expensive.
Put him into a cage. Just
Yeah, she didn't.
tears.
But that'd be funny. As fuck. So his eyes are puffy when we come down, and Gale, she doesn't. That was cool. That was fun. That was cool bonding moment. You know.
Good scene.
But I feel like Galder, he's just kind of like more worse for wear. That's my opinion when I look at him.
Yeah.
Very good cheese. If you pair this the cheese with like the blue streaks with this really nice spicy sauces over here, they really good well. It's like the sharpness of this cheese.
Dwella, if you don't mind me asking, where's the alcohol that you mentioned?
She'll walk over and she'll come back with a cask and set it down on the table.
Thank you.
Galder.
And she'll start passing out mugs.
Galder's gonna get out his
Galder.
own mug, which is big. Yes, Gale?
Galder. Let's have a competition.
Competition? Me and you? Or?
Yeah, me and you. You won against Revlor.
I did beat Revelor.
I'm better than
Barely.
Revlor, I think. Oh, sorry, Revlor. I didn't mean to say that in front of you. Oops.
So
I just think-
Yeah, sure.
We have a challenger for the champion.
Oh, it
Yeah.
seems to be. Galder's like frantically wiping his eyes. Yes.
Gale is flexing.
All right. What kind of alcohol have you procured for us today?
Are you asking me?
What?
Oh yeah, I was asking Dwella. Or that's her name. Is that
She
all
begins
right?
to crack open the cask and pours you both your first drink. She looks at you and says, "We'll find out next week Because what happens
What?
is say story for another
no.
time.
Yeah. 1 week.
Wait. No.
This doesn't.
What happened there?
We are going to continue on with this story as Gale and Galder start a drinking contest next week in 2024.
Holy
here at
shit!
Prestige Encounters. So everybody, thank
I
you so
won't be
much
here.
for being part of our story this week. No, it's okay because you're not the champion, so they don't have to worry about
It's
you
fine.
being there or not. It's fine. But
Boo.
before I congratulations, Casimir, as you were doing the summary next week for us.
Hey.
And I'm just going to go ahead and pass it on over to Gale, who is played by Chloe, and Gale is our Air Ganassi rogue.
Super PogChamp, I have 2 or 3 things. First and foremost, I loved being a little goblin this session and doing things that I should not have been doing and being bothersome. That is so fun. And then I got a really wholesome scene with Galder, a super bonding moment, you know? So I think it worked out. Secondly, I feel robbed because I wanted to do that drinking scene. And I'm not going to say anything else. I just wish you are. No. So I'm not even going to speak on it. But
It'll be a
I
fun
still
way
had
to
a lot
open.
of fun today.
It'll be a fun
it was
open.
actually a super fun session. I don't know. Oh yeah. I hope I win, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, Aspen.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for the
Jeremiah.
lack of interaction.
I'm gonna pass
you
it
all.
to Jeremiah.
Yeah, I've been quite under the weather today, but I will say I'm glad Cormac did not turn into red paste upon impact, and I was able to bring him back up, and he
Pull it
survived.
back, man.
Yeah. But a lot of very important things were brought up during this session, and I'm glad to see that we're back on track to our destination, even if it's not as fast as the train. But yeah,
It's only 1 episode.
can't wait for the next session when I'm not sick. And I'll pass it over
better
to
soon.
Noah, aka Zulkifli.
Frankly, I am shocked that I have never seen Chloe actually play a goblin, but I think it has to happen at some point.
Next character, trust.
Nothing but chaos energy.
I think.
Goblin artificer. That's what it's gonna be. She blows it up. Another step forward, or several steps in the dark. Thank you, Michael, for putting it all together. Thank you for all fellow players. Quentin.
Oh,
Tony.
That's me. Yeah, thank you so much, Noah. Yeah, amazing session as always. Glad I'm also not a red paste.
It won't be so kind in the future.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath though. So, but yeah, great session as always. Unfortunately, I will not be able to witness the drinking game next week, but I'm sure I will be able to catch up with it over on our YouTube channel that you can catch up on all our episodes. Anyway, but yeah, great session as always. Thank you to all the amazing players for bringing this story to life. Thank you to everyone who was chatting up in chat, and of course, thank you to Michael, who was so kind to put this story together for us to enjoy every single week. And that's all I got, so I'll pass it over to Guy, who's playing Casimir.
It is always so scary to come into a session with your character dead. Because you're like, what's gonna happen? And I have to say, like, the moment of Galder's first failure, I was just like, we're good. This is happening. The dice tell the story, and I always never can tell. And it does put into the understanding that there is a real risk that sometimes they won't come back. But after that, everything was much different, much more fun. A giant had a crush on Gale. You know, she had a little bit of a bat scene.
Oh.
It was lots of fun, honestly. Lots of good little moments. The Galder Gale scene at the end was such a good moment because it's so fun getting to see those characters express themselves in more than just a little tidbit together, and that was really unexpected and wonderful. And also my mind being blown about Galder's reveal with me maybe breaking our cleric. And showing all of the layers of this, and you know, we may not even know the truth, but that's the wonder of this story and every story we share together. And now that I've reopened all those wounds, I'm going to pass it on to Dakota, who plays Galder.
I should have not used Revivify at the beginning of this session.
You used 2.
I used 2 Revivify. I shouldn't have used any of them. Should have let that motherfucker stay dead. No, that was a very great session. I got so into character right there at the end. Like I started tearing up genuinely. Like that shit was crazy.
It was park camp.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Cleric with the crisis of faith. Can't have that.
Yeah, that
an intervention.
That was
like a bitch. No, I'm kidding. It's perfectly fine to show emotion, people.
Wow.
Like that's making me as a player think like a lot, so I can only imagine what Galder is going through. Like, because this is the person he has devoted his entire life to, and now that it's called into question, he's like, what? Wait. So,
And then
oh my god.
the one person who questioned
Maybe
like,
not my god.
Fuck it.
But yeah,
You're better.
crazy session, loved it. Thank you, Guy, for ruining my worldview. I'm gonna pass it back to Michael, who is our wonderful DM.
Thank you so much, Dakota, and thank you everyone for being in this tonight's session. Thank you for our wonderful chats that we had from all the platforms that we stream on. It's wonderful to see you all here. Thank you to our new followers as well. We'll see you here for next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at twitch.tv/LichSouls and all of our other platforms as well for our next session of Prestige Encounters. But if you don't want to wait to see one of our beautiful faces on camera, you can always join our Discord and tune into our other streams throughout the week where we play things like Dead by Daylight, Lethal Company, and more. So see ya until then. Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Happy New Year.